Hello, welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we are live on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Bederin FM, Bumpurugu, Klenam Radio Bato, Gaskia FM Tichiman, Radio Wa, Get Radio TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. This morning, Foreign Affairs Ministry rolls out comprehensive measures to address issues of extortion and mistreatment at passport application centers as it invites the public to report such incidents.
Anybody who has been here for more than a year, from Monday, please do not come back because you've been changed. We want to bring some sanity.
Meanwhile, the ministry says it is working around the clock to clear the backlog of applications. Also, former chief of staff of Niger seeks refuge in Ghana after coup in the West African country last month. Details, as he says, he supports a forced approach to restore constitutional order.
La CEDEAO, dans sa constitution, dans ses statuts et ses règlements, prévoit l'usage de la force.
He's making the point, basically, that in terms of the military intervention from ECOWAS, we need to acknowledge the fact, first of all, that there is a framework or...
Meanwhile, ECOWAS rules out seeking United Nations Security Council endorsement before deploying troops to restore constitutional rule in Niger in business.
Delays in supporting lenders through Financial Stability Fund putting local banks in danger. That's warning from banking consultant Dr. Richmond Ituahene. We have details on the Joy Business Report.
And also in this bulletin, Domahene Osadia Yoajaman Bedu wades into the Bank of Ghana's controversial $250 million head office saga as it criticizes the central bank's decision to construct such an edifice when the nation is in economic crisis.
$250 million, and then can start in the region here.
We do not support the Bank of Ghana's $250 million head office project. This amount of money could have been directed towards development projects in the various regions.
I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. Stay for details. Now, if you have been a victim of mistreatment or extortion in the course of applying for a passport in Ghana, there is some good news. The Foreign Affairs Ministry says you can report such incidents for immediate redress. The ministry has this morning issued hotlines and other contact details which persons who suffer such incidents can report. This week, the minister, Shirley Ayokoboche, made an unannounced visit to the passport application center in Accra and expressed her disgust about the manner in which applicants were being treated.
Anybody who has been here for more than a year, from Monday, please do not come back because you've been changed. We want to bring some sanity. Every time politicians are corrupt. Meanwhile, it's some public civil servants who will do things that shouldn't be done, and then they put it on politicians. We come, we do the right thing. I'm trying to bring sanity into the passport system.
Meanwhile, the Foreign Affairs Ministry has released some statement giving us a raft of measures that they are implementing. Joy News editor Fred Smith joins me in studio with more. What's the statement saying, Fred?
Well, Mamiesi, the ministry says the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has observed with grave concern complaints by some passport applicants about extortion and mistreatment meted out to them at some passport application centers, as you mentioned. In an effort to deal with this situation, the ministry is urging applicants who suffer any mistreatment or extortion to report such incidents to the following email address and mobile telephone numbers and with the names of the officers and the packs for redress, and the email address ipab@mfa.gov.gh and the number of telephone contacts, all of which will be published on my Joy Online so you can follow them. But it says the ministry further wishes to remind the general public that passport applications are made on the passport application portal passport.mfa.gov.gh, and payment for the approved processing fees for the passport is made on the ghana.gov.gh platform based on the following, and it gives details of the 32-page, which is 100 cedis, and the 48-page booklet, 150. The payment is made electronically and not by cash. And as part of measures, Mamiesi, to be implemented, all efforts will be made to wear, for the officers to wear name tags The public is thereby advised not to engage any person who is unable to identify themselves with the issued name tags, as they most likely are middlemen, usually referred to as Goro boys. The ministry further urges passport applicants to always use the official channels to acquire their passports and desist from engaging unauthorized persons in this process. Furthermore, it says officers who have already served more than a year at the parks will be replaced with immediate effect, and the ministry's policy of yearly rotation will be strictly enforced.
Well, Fred, we know this has contributed significantly to the delay in processing of passports. How does she plan to deal with the backlog?
Well, there's a separate statement dealing with that, and that statement says the ministry wishes to inform the public that it is working around the clock to clear that backlog of passport applications and also sanitize the passport application processes. The ministry is inviting persons who have emergency situations to also call the numbers, which we will be publishing later, and that will help deal with the backlog.
Thank you very much, Fred Smith. On to Niger now. Former Chief of Staff of Niger, Jibo Dauda, is seeking refuge in Ghana after the military removed his boss, President Mohamed Bazoum. Speaking in an interview with Blessed Sega, he said he supports a forced approach to restore constitutional order.
La CEDEAO, dans sa constitution, dans ses statuts et ses règlements, prévoit l'usage de la force.
He's making the point basically that in terms of the military intervention from ECOWAS, we need to acknowledge the fact, first of all, that there is a framework or a legal regime under which ECOWAS operates. ECOWAS has a statute which binds all countries, and that statute permits for the defense of the democracy of all other countries. And so based on that, they believe that ECOWAS has the right to intervene, first of all, in the situation.
ECOWAS military chiefs will meanwhile be meeting for a second day at Bermakam here in Accra this morning to shape up plans to launch military action in Niger if all diplomatic efforts fail. Meanwhile, ECOWAS says it does not need a vote by the United Nations Security Council to legitimize its plan to use military force to restore constitutional rule in Niger. Dr. Abdel Fattah Musa is Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security at the ECOWAS Commission.
Multilateralism is dead. We are in a world of multipolarity. The Security Council will never be unanimous, and you just need the veto of one of the 5 powers. Okay? Permanent members. And then it is dead. Why waste your time? We have received the support of the United Nations Secretariat. The Secretary General has severally backed what ECOWAS is doing. For us, that is more than enough.
Meanwhile, the Bank of Ghana has shut down claims of procurement breaches in the construction of its new $250 million headquarters. Director of Research at the Central Bank, Philip Abredu Otu, said the BOG will soon be releasing full details of the edifice. The minority in Parliament last week demanded the resignation of the governor and his deputies over the matter. Not Tong MP Samuel Kudjetu this week also alleged procurement infractions.
The first thing is, I don't think the BOG has broken any public procurement law. I think the necessary public procurement approvals were obtained at every stage of the project. The full details of the components of this specialized central bank HQ, when I say HQ, I mean headquarters, which is in line with international standards, will be made public soon and at the appropriate time.
In a related development, Domahine and President of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, Osadio Yo Ajuman Bedu II, has strongly opposed the construction of the bank $250 million head office.
Ohima sasemi ya kan ke say na nanom Bono region House of Chiefs ya bonjoso na ya hu say ya de hye no so ba ka bi $250 million. And then can start in the region here.
We do not support the Bank of Ghana's $250 million head office project. This amount of money could have been directed towards development projects in the various regions.
As a matter of priority, we are appealing to the government of the Republic of Ghana.
And the opposition National Democratic Congress has maintained that the insistence of the EC to outlaw the guarantee system is a ploy to suppress voter registration in parts of the country. The EC chairperson Jean Mensah yesterday accused Parliament of undermining EC's efforts at organizing credible elections due to its failure to pass the new CI. For more than a year, the Electoral Commission has failed to convince MPs to approve the constitutional instrument. Speaking to Joy News, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Mustafa Bandi, said the EC is seeking to disenfranchise voters with system which is expensive to run.
So if the numbers go up between 8 o'clock, 5 p.m. and they don't, will the EC provide accommodation for these people? What she's simply doing is a voter suppression agenda aimed at disenfranchising Ghanaians by making the exercise expensive, which outrightly discourages a lot of people who are desirous, who by law are expected to acquire a voter registration card to vote, deny them from voting. That is what she's doing.
But Director of Research and Elections of the NPP, Evans Nimako, disagrees.
The position of the party has always been that in order that we do not go through the difficulty of reviewing every registration exercise, challenge with challenges over minority issues and non-citizens, let us have a more foolproof arrangement, i.e. the NIA, which guarantees more of credibility.
Well, that's it for the bulletin. I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. In our top story, Foreign Affairs Ministry rolls out comprehensive measures to address issues of extortion and mistreatment at passport application centers as it invites the public to report such incidents. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.
You know, Papa, see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, Papa! Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panza. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation movement World Cup like that? Hey, sorry. Chairman Mane. Chairman. Hey, Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
Behind every door lies a world of opportunities.
And with Absa's flexible loans, you hold the master key to open all the doors to your dreams.
Doors to a new horizon and everything you could ever dream of. At Absa, we help you open the doors to all your dreams. Whether you want to buy a home, a plot of land, or finance your personal projects, our flexible personal loans, mortgage, and credit cards can make it happen. Visit absa.com.gh to discover how to get things done. That's Africanacity. That's Absa. Terms and conditions apply.
Your preferred retirement partner, Apex Trustee, offers you an unmatched pension administration service that guarantees a cheerful life of retirement for both formal and informal sector workers. Our Progress Occupational Pension Scheme, the Progress Provident Fund Scheme, and the Progress Personal Pension Scheme will help you achieve financial peace of mind during retirement. Apex Trustee provides employer-sponsored schemes, including staff welfare schemes, seeking to outsource the day-to-day administration of their second-tier occupational pension and third-tier Provident Fund schemes. Start the quality lifestyle journey you envisage for your retirement now. Call us on 0504 368048 or 0256 793330. Apex Trustee, a joyous retirement begins here.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie, so many vibes na bonten father ma sanaba. Ma many papa nyanum na do for more fear no more acquaintum. Shebibia nya so amani ska ko fie see fancy da near fear for before Jawisi no parking. Ebe men Sujai Casa. Thanks to Sukasa, how to Nyana Etra. Sukasa see a damn brony friend affordable luxury homes. Or more 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Where you're fully gated or grants and communities. Or more malls, clubhouse, and all social amenities. Plus 24-hour security. Almost with flexible payments. And yeah, no my dear at Dow Casa. Plus 100% guaranteed cashback. Yes, 100% guaranteed cashback. No quick finances stories. Contact Sukasa right now through phone calls or WhatsApp on 030-296-0865 and 055-369-7886. Charlie social media so more, baby. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube at Sukasa GH. Email Susie at info@sukasa.com.gh. Sukasa, building on trust.
In an era where the business environment is constantly changing, the need for accounting and finance professionals who can guide and lead organizations to sustainable success is critical. The good news is, CIMA's CGMA designation, held by over 150,000 professionals globally, delivers the skills, competencies, and mindsets that employers require. Learn more about the CGMA designation at www.aicpa-cima.com or email accra@aicpa-cima.com.
Welcome to the Visa Summer Experience. Enjoy offers from merchants worldwide. Get your visa. Explore the world with complimentary travel insurance. Relax in premium airport lounges worldwide. Check in with exotic hotel deals. Relish sweet deals on restaurants. Fuel your adventure with discounted car rentals. And if you want to shop online, we've got offers for you too. There's so much for every traveler. Visit africa.visa.com today.
Charlie, that be the sound you hear when things make hot. I'm sure this is not battery, just cash flow. Lajan no day. It is safe to say we are all facing challenging times. We are all wondering how we are going to lighten our financial burdens. Nowhere cool. But don't worry, with a little help from your trusted bank, Societe Generale Ghana, be Biara may fine. Societe Generale Ghana is making all its customers happy with the Yatiso Loans promo. In fact, SG Ghana customers and even non-customers who are on the controller and accountant general payroll can enjoy access to our amazing discounted loans. Don't waste time. Get your loan today. Step into a branch or call 0302-214-314 to get the ball rolling. Terms and conditions apply. Remember, promotion ends on 29 September 2023. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Just be happy. Don't you worry.
All right, so welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Yes, just be happy. Just be happy. But we're actually told there's an accident on the Accra-Tema motorway.
Oh, boy.
Around the Community 18 junction. So for those heading to Tema, from what we're hearing, there's a huge traffic on the motorway from the Accra to Tema stretch. And so if you're not on the motorway yet, maybe you should consider alternative routes. And also, the police and Ghana Fire Service should please get to the scene of the accident and help, deal with the traffic situation, on the motorway. That's the information we're picking.
And guys, be careful on the road.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Let's all be very, very careful. And CCM News brought to us by Total Energies Total. We go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, helping you find a way to get things done. Coming up is the Joy Business Report brought to us by Glyco Life Travel Insurance. Glyco, we cushion you for life. Akbafu, I like your political suit.
I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, I like your political suit.
Trying to be like you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to be like Fifi Kumsen.
GM.
Yeah, GM. GM is always in there, you know what I'm saying?
Inspired by
inspired by GM. But Dara, we have a very important conversation coming up today. I mean, something that started on, Wednesday, the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment went around. They wanted to be sure that, schools were using the approved textbooks. They were like, some of them were not using the approved textbooks.
So what are they teaching students?
Well, you've asked a very important question. But the other question is, why are they not using the approved textbooks? Why don't they have the books? According to the Ghana Publishers Association, the ministry has published only 48% of the books needed. So let's say you've approved it. So this is the one you're supposed to distribute to the schools. The numbers that were printed amount to 48% of the total needed. But that's not all. They've actually printed just 5 out of 8 of those subjects. Listen.
And another thing for the ministry to procure the books that the NACA has approved. As I speak to you, since 2019, the schools are with 5 textbooks out of the 8 subjects that the children are doing at the primary level.
Yeah, so this is primary school textbooks. Primary school textbooks, okay? That's the situation we're facing.
I don't get it, Winston. So I was asking you off the air. So they discarded the old textbooks?
Oh, I mean, we changed curriculum actually. So the textbooks that we used are no longer in.
When we're not ready to implement a new one?
Oh, we've changed it.
But if you've changed it, where's the material that goes with the new curriculum?
You're very right. Well, for the primary schools, at least you have, these books being printed. According to NACA, they've approved some 1,200 of these textbooks that could be printed. But of course, when it comes to supplying to the children, to the pupils, that's where the issue is.
I think we're just joking with the educational system.
But the bigger question is even with the junior high school level. The junior high school level. Where are the textbooks?
This doesn't make sense at all.
Well, Daryl, we'll get answers to all of these and more right here on the Super Morning Show. This morning we speak to the Minister of Education, Dr. Yaw Osei Adutwum. But now time for the Joy Business Report with Daryl Kwao and the team.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Report. Let me say hi first to our friends in Koforidua listening on KT Radio. Welcome everyone to the bulletin this morning. Coming up, delays in supporting lenders through Financial Stability Fund putting local banks in danger. There's warning from banking consultant Dr. Richmond Etuahene. Also coming up, Bank of Ghana discloses it has met all monetary targets needed to pass the country's first International Monetary Fund program next month. And Institute for Energy Security shoots down moves to increase the boss margin, arguing the timing is not right. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwao. First up, banking consultant Dr. Richmond Etuahene has warned that delays in supporting banks through the Financial Stability Fund are stressing local banks. Now, he is of the view that the domestic debt exchange program stressed local banks, affecting their balance sheet. Speaking to Joy Business, Dr. Etuahene said the timing and delays do not augur well for Ghanaian banks seeking to get cheaper funding from external lenders.
So, in the insolvency or the capital negative of the banks are not helping them to be able to do the international trade aspect of the business. And it's very, very critical that we take a second look at it and let us operationalize it quick before we get to maybe the end of the year. Because before the end of the year, then the auditors are going to do the calculations again, and then it will possibly go down. So that is the reason why I believe they need to operationalize it. If whatever amount they have got, I'm told they have 500 and the World Bank in September is giving us 250. Immediately we should operationalize this and allocate it to the especially the domestic or the indigenous banks, those who have no access to the market. When I say market, those who can raise money on the stock exchange.
You heard banking consultant Dr. Richmond Etuahene. Now, Director of Research at the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Philip Abredu-Otu, has disclosed that the central bank has met all the monetary targets needed to pass the first review under the IMF program. Ghana is expected to undergo its first assessment by next month before the second tranche of cash is disbursed by the IMF this year. Dr. Philip Abredu-Otu is Director of Research at the Bank of Ghana.
The key indicators in the monetary space is one of zero financing of the budget, which under the program is supposed to be kept zero. That has been largely respected. The other issue was to keep inflation close to around 42% for June, and that is where actually we are. We are within the inflation target band. And then the other one, which is the most important, under the program envisaged that we would draw down on our reserves.
Director of Research at the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Philip Abredu-Otu. Meanwhile, Ghana is expected to receive some $600 million from the IMF by November this year. That's if it's able to pass a review with comes to the fiscal and monetary targets set under the program. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority has reiterated its commitment to achieving domestic revenue target of 144 billion cedis for this year. Speaking to Joy Business, Assistant Commissioner and Head of the Accra Regional Enforcement Unit at the GRA, Joseph Annan, said the authority will not relent in making sure it collects revenue through the VAT law. Now, he has been speaking at a test purchase exercise which saw the arrest of managers of some hardware and general merchandise shops in the Weija Kaswa enclave.
Now, we are also going to go into our system to know whether when you declare, you pay. Because it's not just about test purchase. Test purchases will ensure that you issue the invoice when purchases are made. Then the next stage is for you to declare. Then when you have declared, we expect you to make payment. So we are going to go into our system and then fish out all those who are declaring and not paying, and even those who are not declaring. And then the appropriate action will be taken against them.
Assistant Commissioner of the GRA in charge of the Accra Regional Enforcement, Joseph Annan. Now, businessman and founder, former president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industries, said Ajay Ba is impressing on government the need to partner with private sector organizations to target funding to critical businesses. According to him, time has come for the government to look out for targeted entrepreneurs rather than just funding all forms of businesses. He was speaking at the August edition of the EB Connect series in Accra.
In this part of our world, we want the private sector to partner with government, talk about investment fund. Any private sector is trying to come in with excess money, profits. But where the profits are not coming because of cost of doing business being high, it is difficult for private sector to collaborate with government. The main thing is that government should find money and identify the private sector groups in conjunction to support this. We have good leadership should be able to know that these are our people who need help. In partnership with government, they come together and support. But somebody is sitting somewhere to disperse money to the low. We have Chamber of Commerce. We have AGI. These are recognized institutions with private sector people with vision.
Businessman and former president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, said Ajay Ba there. Now, the executive director of the Institute for Energy Security, IES, Nana Mwesi VII, has shut down moves to increase the boss margin from its current 9 pesos per litre, arguing the timing is not right. His concern follows hence by Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh that the upward review of the boss margin in 2022 from 7 to 9 pesos per litre led to improved operational efficiency of BOST, hence an increase of the margin will be appropriate, but Nana Mwesi disagrees.
It must be tied to something, a project. And I've indicated already that you also must consider the timing that you want to do such an increase. For me, in future, I want to consider at a good time to place a levy for purpose of securing strategic fuel stock. Yes, of course, we can consider that. And we all know the purpose of strategic fuel stock. And if it can be handled well, then of course, such a stock will inure the benefit of consumers. And so the intent of the increase in margin must be clear, and also the timing must be looked at.
You had Executive Director of the Institute for Energy Security, Nana Mwesi VII. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, critics of the fast fashion industry alluding to a business that is encouraging overconsumption and waste with an adverse impact on the environment. The trillion-dollar industry is responsible for a percentage of the global negative environmental effects, including high levels of toxic chemicals and textile waste. Today on the Business Journal, Love FM's Mona Lisa Frimpong speaks with academia and industry persons who say they are working to clean up the fashion industry and embrace circular economy principles. Take a listen.
In the last decade, the fashion industry has doubled production, generating massive waste in the process. Less than 1% of waste collected is used to make new clothing. Be in Style Clothing bends its pieces of textile waste. Sometimes the company gives them away to individuals who use the textile waste as cushion fillers. Kojo Alomenu is CEO.
These cutouts that are generated daily based on the workload, as you bag them, we have people who come to us to gather them for other purposes. Some use it for filling spaces like pillow bags. pillow sittings. They come for it for general fillings.
Others end up at landfill sites or get burnt. These trends are not only damaging the environment, they are limiting the opportunities for the fashion industry to succeed in the long term. Lecturer at the Fashion and Textiles Department, KNUST, Eunice Owusu-Antwi, says the industry already misses out on monetary value from clothing being worn less and barely recycled.
Sustainable in the sense that the design itself lasts. Has longevity. You can fall in love with a design for a really long time without discarding it. Secondly, the material that you are choosing to create that particular design or that particular fashion item or article should be one that can last.
Globally, clothing consumption is predicted to rise by 2030. But there is more fashion designers can do to reduce the carbon fashion footprint. New designs can be made out of them.
Those who are into doormats, those who are into filling of pillows, upholsteries, designing, you can use these things for collage works. The masqueraders are using it to design their costume outfits, and it's very colorful. So there is nothing in our section called a waste. Even the little thread that are cut out on the floor can be put together to form a very nice artifact.
Eunice Owusu-Antwi wants both fashion students and industry persons to incorporate a timeless style into designs. This also enables them to appeal to a wider audience and withstand the rapid pace of constantly changing trends.
So that we don't see much of fashion landing in the landfill side, people discarding fashion so quickly. And then that will also help us to save money for the consumer, to save the environment when it comes to the materials you are picking from the environment to create fashion.
The responsiveness to timeless fashion designs coupled with textile waste recycling will position the industry as environmentally responsible. For Joy Business, Mona Lisa Frimpong reporting.
Thanks, Mona. Before we go, let's check the markets for you. Let's begin with the commodity market. Crude oil selling at $84 a barrel. Gold went up by more than $2. Open trading at $1,892 an ounce. Cocoa increased by $36. It's trading this morning at $3,488 a ton. Also coming up in the currency market news, dollar going for 11 cedis 42 pesos, the pound going for 14 cedis 85 pesos, and the euro going for 12 cedis 45 pesos. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Daryl Kwao. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues with Winstonia, the ancestor.
Daryl Kwao. Hey, why did you have to add the ancestor?
He knoweth all things.
Oh, no. Well, it's only God who knows all things. No man can know everything.
Yeah, you're trying to be modest this morning.
No, not even the internet knows everything. Anyway, Charlie, I like your Pritka suit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Like people say, when it gets lost or missing, I'll buy one.
But you have way too many.
Anyway, thank you very much, Daryl Kwao, for joining us with the Joy Business Report. I'm happy that that dollar, is going for 11.42 pesos. Not that encouraging, but we'll take it like that. It should get to like some, go to 10, get to 9, get to 8, get to 7, get to 6, get to 5, get to 4, get to 3, get to 2.
I mean, we usually express concern about the price of diesel and petrol, but you also have to look out for LPG because just yesterday we got to know that there's been a 15 to 20% increase in the price of LPG. So,
oh my goodness. So look, and that's where the problem is. Everything is going up. Salary remains the same.
Yeah.
Everything is going up. Salary remains the same. So the people are complaining.
Yeah.
I mean, the people are complaining all the time.
Exactly.
And that's a huge challenge.
Well, fingers crossed. Nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend too. You're working over the weekend?
No.
You get to sleep, right?
Fred is.
Fred is working over the weekend. And he loves the fact that he's working over the weekend. Anyway, let's get into our inspirational song for today, brought to us by Duraplast Ghana Limited, producers of quality PVC and HDPE pipes and water tank. Where Duraplast goes, water flows, and it's he turned it. That's our inspirational song for today.
Which is brought to us by Joy News and Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality. We're still talking about the 40 traffic lights. We're still reminding authorities that 45 people were crushed to death because of faulty traffic lights. And there are a lot of them in the city center that are not functioning. And so we're asking them, because they also drive around, they see it. But if they say they have not seen, we've been talking about it for about a week now.
Yeah.
And we're reminding them. The 45 lives, human beings, human lives that were lost, please, we don't want to lose any more, particularly at the Ablekuma Awoshi stretch. So please fix the faulty lights.
Exactly, Mama V. We need to have these faulty traffic lights fixed. These non-functioning traffic lights have to be fixed. I'm surprised we've been talking about this for a week. Nobody cares. And other traffic lights are not functioning. It's like nobody cares. Urban Roads, National Road Safety Authority, Engineer Safo and the team.
What we've been told, National Road Safety Authority has asked Urban Roads to fix those lights.
It is not enough asking, it is enough ensuring they are fixed.
I agree with you. The other thing that we do understand, there are some contractors who have not been paid, so it all comes back to non-payment of monies.
Let's learn how to say it right. Brought to us by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability, are their hallmarks, and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say. So yesterday I met a little boy who has a sweet tooth. Give him everything sugar and he's excited with you. In fact, he keeps coming asking for more over and over again. Now watch how I said it. I said he had a sweet tooth. I didn't say he has a sweet mouth or sweet tongue, as many of us would prefer to say. If somebody loves sugar or sweet things, that person has a sweet tooth and not a sweet mouth. Don't be tempted to do the transliteration and say, so he has a sweet mouth. That is how you say it right. Why are you laughing, Mama V? You know, we say that, as a sweet mouth.
Oh, yes, we do. It's true. We do the literal translation.
So he has a sweet mouth, he has a sweet mouth.
Yeah.
No, he has a sweet tooth, That's and a lot of these young ones, they have sweet tooth. They love sweet things,
The description that you gave, was that Kwamina?
No.
Okay.
No.
That little boy
No,
likes
it's not
sweets.
Kwamina. I met, yesterday I met Kwamina at night. Okay, so I met him briefly and then he went to sleep. So
Okay. Well, Kwamina is Winston's son, by the way.
I met him briefly and then he went to sleep. So that's it. Anyway, let's get into the news review. It's brought to us by First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, and Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
The Find That newspaper on the front page, automated system to enforce road traffic laws launched. This was MTTD and National Road Safety Authority. Good initiative, except that we have faulty traffic. The traffic lights now, they are not functioning. So when you talk about automating non-functioning systems, it becomes very complicated. I think they should look at the issue of the traffic lights, and then we can begin to have a conversation proper and understand when you say you are having an automated system. No panic over health workers exodus. That's the Ghana Health Service director of the Ghana Health Service, right, saying that the health service will replace them as over 40,000 trained nurses are currently not employed. My plans will impact all Ghanaians positively. That's according to the former Agric Minister, Dr. Akoto. And Access Bank Ghana records 514.2 million profits before tax in 6 months. That's certainly good news. Congratulations to Access Bank. But the Ghana Health Service has assured that the mass exodus of nurses and other health professionals from Ghana for better income. Okay, so I guess what they intended to say, those who leave Ghana for better income and compensation packages abroad, has not negatively impacted the provision of healthcare services in the country. And the Director General of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaje, has been breaking down the figures. So they currently have about 120,000 workforce. The first 6 months of 2023, the Ghana Health Service increased its staffing capacity from 86,000 to 120,000, taking steps to replace those who had left through further training. I think somewhere in his speech, He was also asking health workers to remain and help the country, and congratulating those who, in spite of the difficulties, the challenges, even though they could leave, they still remain in the country. There's EC to register new voters from September 12, sets December 19 for assembly elections. The Electoral Commission has scheduled the registration of new voters onto the electoral roll. The exercise, which is in accordance with Article 45 of the Constitution, will take place at the 268 district offices of the Commission, a departure from the old system where limited registration exercises were done at the electoral areas. The Commission has also set the 2023 district level elections for December 19, 2023. And at a press conference, the EC said the Commission had targeted registering 1.3 million new voters by the end of the registration exercise. So voting age, remember, is 18 years. So if you've turned 18 since the last registration in 2022, or for some reason you've never registered, then this exercise is targeting you. We know that Madam Jean Mensah was also unhappy that the new CI has not come to replace the old one, which means that the Ghana card would not be the only card that you would need by way of identification.
I tell you what, the Ghana card is something that is an ongoing process. Okay, you expect people to get the Ghana card. We know the challenges that we've had with the Ghana card, and so, you know, it's surprising that sometimes the Electoral Commission is jumping and saying, I mean, they want the new CI that says only the Ghana card should be used. I mean, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, what's the base of the Ghana card? What's the base document of the Ghana card? The base document of the Ghana card is that, what? Your birth certificate, it's actually your passport. I use my passport to get my Ghana card.
I think it's the guarantor system
that
they are most unhappy about.
But you see, this is the point. Even the Ghana card has a guarantor system. So the very document that you say we should use has a guarantor system. So why can't I then use my passport to go and get my voter's ID card? Well, now we're told you could use your passport, you can use your Ghana card to get your voter's ID card, because the new LI or new CI is not coming to force yet. Let's hasten slowly. We are close to an election. Let us not be seen creating the impression that we're trying to disenfranchise people. That's one of the things we must always be careful about. Don't be seen. You see, you will say justice must not only be served, but it must be seen as being served. Let us not create that impression. Because when you create that impression, you are preparing the grounds for people to, not accept the results of the election. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And I think Electoral Commission, when it's dealing with Parliament, they should remember that they are not dealing with 275 parliamentarians. They are representatives of the people.
Yeah.
So when they take a decision, it's not the 275. It's against the people. So whatever you do against Parliament will be against the people, and that's the decision of the people. You must respect it.
Yeah. The Daily Graphic for today says, at Defense Chiefs meeting on Niger, we mustn't stifle democracy. Chairman of CDS declares, and so the chairman of the ECOWAS Community of Chief of Defense Staffs, General Christopher Musa, has said that democracy should not be stifled in the sub-region. So that was during the opening of a two-day summit on Niger. There's a quote here. It says, let no one be in doubt that if everything else fails, the various forces of West Africa are ready to answer the call to duty as they have done it in the past, and they will do it again. And he debunks suggestion that ECOWAS was being influenced by the West and France to undertake the deployment. I want to ask a few questions, Mama V.
Yes, Winston, ask.
So we know that currently Guinea has been sanctioned by ECOWAS. So is Mali and Burkina Faso. Why hasn't ECOWAS force gone to restore constitutional rule in Guinea, Burkina Faso, and other countries? Why haven't they done that? I'm just asking these questions because they're saying, nobody's influencing them. I just want to know, why hasn't ECOWAS gone to Burkina Faso? Why haven't they held discussions about sending a force to Burkina Faso?
What I do know, Winston, is that we have a stabilization force in Gambia. in Guinea-Bissau as well. Ghana has contributed about 55 soldiers in Gambia and about 100 in Guinea-Bissau. So there is a stabilization force.
Fantastic. But I'm saying, if you are preparing, you're holding meetings on Niger, you're talking about how we must not accept this. Okay. I am saying, I mean, I need education on this. I need, clarification. Why is ECOWAS not talking about Burkina Faso? Why are they not talking about Guinea? Why are they not talking about wanting to do these things?
Yesterday, I listened to Colonel Festus Abuaji retired on Top Story, and he said something that was really true. A lot of the leaders, well, some of the leaders, the ECOWAS leaders, in terms of the states, the heads of states, are they clean themselves?
You see, this is the problem. I mean, this is the beginning of the problem of the West African leaders. Okay, for us in Ghana, it's been, every time there's an election, we've changed governments over and over again through the ballot. So that's okay. Go to La Côte d'Ivoire. Alassane Ouattara changes to have a third term. Is he the man who will go and advise others not to do anything? I am saying that, look, and apart from that, why are the people of Niger? Well, yesterday, the chief of staff of, President Bazoum says that it's only in Niamey that you have people jubilating, but Niamey is also a position stronghold, and it's not, I listened to him, he was speaking French with, Blaise Soga. He said it was Niamey, and so the president is in high spirit, his morale is high, everything is ongoing, but he said this is the problem. Why are people jubilating? You may say, that's in Niamey. But African leaders, West African leaders, must begin to ask themselves the very simple question. Have they delivered on the development they promised the people? Have they delivered? Now, if you don't deliver, you give people a chance to do certain things. And I'm happy in Ghana, we're talking about, wait, if you're not happy, wait till there's time for elections, then you either retain or change government. Don't go and take any gun and start any process. But this is the thing. If you consistently fail, Mama V, to deliver on the promise of development, one day people will get onto the streets. Some may protest until you leave. Others may take ammunitions and drive you away.
True. Well, question for our defense minister. Colonel Festus Abuaji asked a question yesterday. How much is this operation costing? How much are we contributing? So for us Ghanaians, we're asking, what would it take for us? How much, since we are in agreement with entering Niger if diplomatic means fail? How much would it cost us Ghanaians? We want to know before we go into action.
One of my friends sent me a message. I wasn't going to say that, but he sent me a message. He says, Niger holds, a large part of the world's uranium. Uranium is used to produce ammunitions and energy as electricity in most foreign countries like France. He believes ECOWAS is being influenced by France. He believes ECOWAS is engaged in a proxy war for the West.
ECOWAS has disputed that, continues to dispute that strongly.
Anyway, let's get into the Daily Guide.
The Daily Guide newspaper front page, Cecilia Daper's husband arrested as she fights OSP over seized funds. Forestry staff shot by Galamsey's. NPP bans macho men mobile phones at voting centres. The bit about Cecilia Daper's husband being arrested, it says here that it has emerged that the Office of the Special Prosecutor has arrested Daniel Osei Kufuor, husband of former Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, Cecilia Daper, as a result of the substantial funds found in the home of the couple. Mr. Kufuor, who is an architect, is said to have been arrested together with his wife and released on the OSP's inquiry bail while investigations continue into the source and ownership of the $1 million and 300,000 euros said to have been stolen from the couple's bedroom between July and October 2022.
A few things I'd want to understand. When was he arrested? And so now, earlier, there had been lots of suggestions that the money belonged to Cecilia Daper. Is it the case that today we're also suspecting that part of the money belongs to the husband? If the money belongs to the husband, does it then confirm that, the money doesn't belong to Cecilia Dapaah, which. I think further information is needed in all of this.
Well, the other leg of it, did I say euros or pounds?
You said, I think I had euros.
Okay, should be pounds or
no,
euros? Euros, okay. Madam Cecilia Abena Dapaah has opposed the application of the Office of the Special Prosecutor seeking to freeze her account and seize her property. That was what the hearing was about yesterday.
And I'm told that the ruling will be on the 31st of August.
We wait to see.
Okay, let's get into the online news review then.
And the online news review is brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest and GOIL, Good Energy.
And let's get to myjoyonline.com this morning. EC to start voters registration exercise on September 12th. We've talked about that already. Internal wranglings cost us Tema EC, but lessons learned for 2024. That's according to the NPP. CityNewsRoom.com. Passport Office hotlines released to stop corruption. Now, let me just share with you that particular statement from the Passport Office. And it says that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has observed with grave concern complaints by some passport applicants about extortion and mistreatment meted out to them at some passport application centers. In an effort to deal with the situation, the ministry is urging applicants who suffer any mistreatment or extortion to report such incidents to the following email address and mobile phone numbers. Email is ipab@mfa.gov.gh and the mobile numbers 024091328. I'm sure if you get to myjoyonline.com, you'll be able to find out.
Yeah, but what do you make of it if you're listening to us?
Exactly.
What do you make of the measures that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has put in place? Will it work? Would you go through the proper channel to get your passports?
I'll tell you more about that after the BBC News brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us and log on voice. Experience seamless business management.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Want to feel energized for more? Fuel up with Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from GOIL. Our high grade fuel comes at no extra cost but with more power. And our Diesel XP, it's low in sulfur, making it an eco-friendly option for your vehicle. Experience high performance and quality with our products. Available everywhere. Choose Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Good energy.
Are you a corporate organization, e-commerce business, individual or student looking for a trusted courier company where you can track your package and receive SMS alerts to keep you posted? At IAS FedEx, we move your documents and parcels with care to the destination of your choice. With offices across the nation, we happily deliver your package to your office or the comfort of your home. With the assurance of safety and affordability giving you peace of mind, IAS FedEx has your package in good hands. Call us on +233 501 605,000 or +233 501 631,000. IAS, licensee of FedEx.
Who wants a song when you can have a sale?
Orca is celebrating 20 years of excellence by giving you 50% off 20,000 items. Make your house feel like home with selected furniture, accessories, textiles, decor, appliances, and much more for 50% off. Celebrate this milestone with us. Visit the Orca Superstore on Spintex Road today.
Kwesi! It's time to help the kids with their math.
Oh, Angie, I have to quickly rush to Zenith Bank before they close. You know someone stole my card and I have to go block it.
Kwesi, you are going to sit in all that traffic. When there's an enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app, just download the app and instantly chat with Zenith Bank to have your card blocked right from here.
Oh, really? Okay. I also have to schedule the bill payment. I'll be right back.
Hey, Kwesi, you are not going anywhere. With the enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app, you can schedule payment as well.
Hey, Z Mobile here, Z Mobile there, Z Mobile everywhere. Then let me download it. Yeah, Nana, come here for studies.
Live life in the easy lane with the enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app. Do more transactions on the go. Buy data, change PIN, set travel notifications, initiate cash withdrawals at any Zenith Bank ATM without a card. You can even log in with your fingerprint or your face. Download the Z Mobile Ghana app from the App Store or Play Store today. Z Mobile, easy does it. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Coming up after the news from the BBC World Service, it's Hard Talk with me, Stephen Sacker. After 4 decades in power in Cambodia, Hun Sen is handing over to his eldest son. Dad will remain leader of the ruling People's Party, so significant change seems unlikely for either family or country. Given years of economic growth and a key strategic position in Southeast Asia, maybe the status quo is acceptable to most Cambodians. It's hard to know, given the repression of political dissent. My guest is the veteran exiled opposition leader, Sam Rainsy.
What I call for is a free and fair election. Let the Cambodian people decide. Not Hun Sen, not Sam Rainsy, but the Cambodian people decide through real elections.
That's Sam Rainsy on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Chris Barrow with the BBC News. The top emergency official on the Hawaiian island of Maui, Herman Andea, has resigned. Officials said it was for health reasons. He'd been severely criticised for his response to the deadly fires that killed at least 111 people, as Sophie Long in Maui explains.
Maui has a very good outdoor alert system, and those sirens were not used. They're in place to alert people to wildfires and tsunamis mainly, and those sirens were not sounded on the day. Instead, we heard harrowing tales from survivors as they fled with heat burning their back. Now, yesterday, on Wednesday, the head of Maui's Emergency Management Agency defended the decision not to sound those sirens. He said that people could have gone Mauka. Now, Mauka is a Hawaiian directional term. It means into the mountains or inland. He was implying that people may have been panicked and gone in the wrong direction. Well, you'll find very few people here in Maui who will agree with that.
Firefighters in the far north of Canada are battling to prevent wildfires from reaching the city of Yellowknife. All 20,000 residents have been told to evacuate. The world's most indebted property developer, the Chinese company Evergrande, has filed for bankruptcy protection in the US. It wants to protect its assets while it restructures debt. Nick Marsh reports.
Evergrande is the best known of several floundering Chinese property developers. 2 years ago, it defaulted on some of its $300 billion worth of debt. Since then, it's made a loss of a further $80 billion. Millions of people across China currently have their money tied up in unfinished property. In fact, a quarter of China's economic activity is accounted for by real estate. The industry saw rampant speculation until a couple of years ago, but then the money dried up after the government put limits on how much companies could borrow.
Officials in Russia say a drone was shot down by its air defences over central Moscow early on Friday. Witnesses say a loud explosion was heard across the area. Moscow blamed Ukraine. James Waterhouse is in Kiev.
If this strike overnight is to do with Ukraine, and it's shown it is capable of doing it with these drones that can fly hundreds of miles unmanned, then I don't think the goal was to cause devastation. It's effectively a way to try and put pressure on the Kremlin as well as the Russian population itself, because if you see drones flying through the sky, if you see explosions in your capital city hundreds of miles from a war that you're being told is right and just, then it puts the pressure on the Kremlin to say everything is going to plan. But let's not draw a false equivalence here. Ukraine is pummeled every day by missile and drone attacks. This seems to be a way of trying to undermine the Russian effort, though.
James Waterhouse. This is the latest world news from the BBC. A Brazilian hacker has accused the former president Jair Bolsonaro of hiring him to test the fallibility of electronic ballot boxes ahead of last year's elections. Walter Delgatti told a congressional inquiry he was asked to prove that hackers could interfere in Brazil's voting system and rig the elections in favour of Mr. Bolsonaro's opponent, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. President Biden is hosting his Japanese and South Korean counterparts at Camp David. It's the first time the leaders of the three countries have met for a summit at the US site. There's growing regional tension, as Jean McKenzie reports from Seoul.
While the US has long been pushing its Asian allies to close ranks to curb China's influence, historic tensions between South Korea and Japan have kept them apart. But the security situation in Asia has changed. Nuclear-armed China, North Korea and Russia are increasingly aligning themselves, leaving all three leaders in little doubt they need to cooperate. They're expected to agree to annual meetings, military exercises and a crisis hotline between the leaders. But this is a delicate moment. The public here in South Korea and in Japan are wary of leaning on each other too heavily, meaning this new three-way relationship cannot be rushed.
The Supreme Court in India has issued a handbook of 40 words which should be avoided to describe women in writing judgments or filing cases before courts. They include seductress, vamp, spinster, a woman of easy virtue and harlot. The book is being handed out to judges. Researchers in Britain say they've created a lifelike reconstruction of the face of the Scottish prince known as Bonnie Prince Charlie 200 years after his death. Experts used a death mask made in 1788 to recreate a replica of Charles Edward Stuart, whose family claimed the thrones of England, Scotland and Ireland. BBC News.
Having a night out with your friends at the new bar in town, that's enjoyment. Getting massaged at the most relaxing spa session, that's enjoyment. And if you are paying with your Fidelity Visa card, then we are about to kill you with more enjoyment. Fidelity Rewards is here. Earn points every time you use your Visa card. Points can be used to redeem airline tickets, phones, tablets, gift vouchers, Visa merchandise, and make hotel reservations. And when you spend 100 Ghana cedis or more at Starbites, Melcom, Pizza Man Chicken Man, Cheesy Pizza, Honeysuckle, or any supermarket, you get cash back. Visit any Fidelity Bank branch today. Get your Visa card, then go to www.fidelitybank.com.gh to register for the loyalty program. Enjoyment awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
No matter your water needs, Sintex has it all. Sintex Tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Sintex Tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Sintex Tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Sintex Tank. Sintex Tank, stress-free. Sintex Tank, reliable. Sintex Tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit sintexgh.com. Sintex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Whether I'm passing by the food market, visiting the salon, or filling up my tank for a spontaneous adventure with old friends in a new city, when asked, cash or card, it's always card for me. I switched from cash to card for all my payments with MasterCard. Now I get to do what I enjoy with ease.
Switch from cash to card for all your payments with MasterCard. MasterCard, the secure and convenient way to pay.
Show, the Friday edition is 21 minutes after 7. Winston was going down with this one.
Hey, Mama V, are you sure? Are you sure?
Down, that's what I saw.
Down below. Down. I was doing some exercises here this morning. I see. I like that. Is it Puerto Rican or whatever, rap in there? I mean, it's a very nice one. Reminds us of the good old days.
I can imagine someone dancing in the car going to work right now.
Of course,
Layla Pentel.
Oh, Layla,
It is you, no.
She will send you a video right now. Anyway,
but we have a big conversation coming up on the Super Morning Show.
And another thing for the ministry to procure the books that the NACA has approved. As I speak to you, since 2019, the schools are with 5 textbooks out of the 8 subjects that the children are doing at the primary level.
Hey!
Now, those 8 subjects, Mama V, will shock you. See, let me even break it down for you.
Please do.
I've been doing some findings. So, in the primary school, at the lower primary, they do maths, science, English, RME, our world, our people, history, Ghanaian language, and creative arts. There's also a handwriting thing they talk about. Then there's French. Okay, so at the lower level, that's what they do. 8. Then you add a handwriting to it, they probably will take it to about, say, 9. Then at the upper primary, you add 2 to it. So it becomes French and computing. Now let me break something down to you. At the lower primary level, okay, for others in class 1 to class 3, they have a maths textbook, they have a science textbook, and they have creative arts. And a handwriting one.
Sorry, they have math, they have science,
and creative arts.
Okay.
So that's 3, and the handwriting one will be 4.
I didn't hear English language.
They don't have English language textbook supplied to them by the Ghana Education Service at the lower primary level.
Wow.
What I'm told they have when it comes to English is at the upper primary level. So let's now get to the upper primary level. So at the upper primary level, you also have maths, science, now English, creative arts, and the handwriting bit of it, that book. So the 5 that they talk about, it includes both upper and lower primary. If it's only lower primary, you have 4.
Oh, so that's not even up to 5.
No. Wow. And this is the worst part. At the upper primary, you're teaching them French. What I am getting this morning, I've been speaking to Nat, they tell me that as for French, the problem is not even the textbook. They don't even have teachers. They don't even have teachers to teach French. So here we are talking about the fact that, we need to, speak another international language. He says at the private schools, you have French teachers. But if you go to the, public schools, sometimes in a whole school, there's no French teacher. So that school cannot do French.
So how are we teaching the kids?
How are we teaching the kids? You've asked a very important question. And these are questions that will be putting to the education minister. But you see, history, we don't have a textbook supplied to the students or to the pupils when it comes to history. We don't have it. And in a country, Ghana, I am told last time some researchers from Harvard University came to Ghana. When they came to Ghana and they asked people about who even their colonial masters were, they didn't know.
We keep hearing that we have procured enough textbooks, and this is a tune that you hear particularly from the ministry, that we have procured enough textbooks for all subjects to go around all the schools. What is left is for regional stores to ensure that every school with a shortfall receives the extra textbooks they need. So if we have enough to go around, why are we discovering this morning that we actually do not in reality, and that in some of the schools they don't even have the teachers to teach?
That's our reality, see. What?
But the young children just finished BECE. Now I'm asking the question, I'm going back. How did they prepare?
Well, they were working on a different curriculum. But talking about even BECE and preparation, in today's junior high school of Ghana, there's a new curriculum launched in 2021. What are the textbooks? Stay with us right here on the Super Morning Show. We have a wonderful conversation coming up. I know you have lots of questions concerning Ghana's education, particularly at the basic level. Please join us on Twitter. Ask all the questions you have about basic education in Ghana. Oh, I said
It's
Twitter
X.
again.
Yes, yes.
Oh, don't mind me.
Old school ancestor.
Sometimes I'm old school. It's normal. We'll get used to it. Get onto Twitter, okay? And share those questions with us. The Minister of Education will be joining us this morning via Zoom.
That's my excitement because we actually have answers
Yes.
to all the questions that we're raising.
Okay.
And we have our Points of Law series, the UPSA Law School Points of Law series today. And it says, in almost every situation in which bribery or corruption is alleged against a public official, a private individual is at the center. Invariably, acts of bribery and corruption are a public or private partnership, and the private person cannot use his status as a private person as a shield against investigations. This is from the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, the case the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice versus the Attorney General and Baba Kamara is a 2021 Supreme Court decision, and it says in almost every situation in which bribery or corruption is alleged against a public official, a private individual is at the center. Invariably, acts of bribery and corruption are a public or private partnership, and the private person cannot use his status as a private person as a shield against investigations. That's our UPSA Law School Point of Law series today. Now, Heritage Christian College, HCC, is a university set up to provide a missing link in tertiary education. They're affiliated to KNUST and accredited by GTech. They offer these degree programs, options: accounting with computing, accounting, marketing, human resource management, and business information technology management. That's their BBA programs. They also have the BSc in nursing, information technology, information security, and BA theology. They're offering 12-month specialized master's degree programs in MSc accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, human resource management. They also have professional courses. We're talking ICA, CIMG, CIHRM, ICM UK, and media short courses. And what makes them unique? The entrepreneurship training, which comes with financial support. They've got the one student, one laptop, terms and conditions applicable to that. Affordable and flexible fee structure, scholarships available. Entry qualifications are WASI or ABCE or GBCE, also HND or diploma. And if you're entering as a mature student, you must be 25 years and above. Dial *789 *300# for online serial number and visit hcuc.edu.gh to apply. Heritage Christian College is in Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. Call them on 020-229-8399 or 0547-777-731. Visit their website hcuc.edu.gh. Heritage Christian College, a university training compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
And Toyota Ghana has unveiled an irresistible package for a limited time only. They're offering huge discounts on an exceptional range of vehicles, including the dynamic Starlet, the robust Hilux, the powerful Fortuna diesel. And that's not all. When you make that decision to acquire any of these incredible vehicles, Toyota Ghana will reward you with an entire year of complimentary servicing. This golden opportunity won't be around forever, so pay a visit to any of the showrooms located in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Tamale, Takwa, Takrady, or simply call 0302-910-204. Credit purchase is also available through special arrangement with your finance partners. Toyota, superior quality.
And exciting news from Fidelity Bank. How do you feel about earning points and getting rewarded when you use your Visa card? Well, Fidelity Rewards is here, and points, anytime you use your Visa card, points can be used to redeem airline tickets, hotels, cashbacks, phones, tablets, gift vouchers, and Visa merchandise. What's more, when you spend a minimum of 100 Ghana cedis at Starbites, Melcom, Chicken Man, Pizza Man, Cheesy Pizza, Honeysuckle, or at any supermarket, you get cash back. Visit any Fidelity Bank branch today and get your Visa card. Go to fidelitybank.com.gh to register for the loyalty program and be on your way to enjoying amazing rewards.
So if you're looking for a freight forwarding company to handle both your inbound and outbound shipments, then look no further, because IAS FedEx offers a wide variety of international freight services, which include air freight, sea freight, be it less container load or full container load, customs clearance, and documentation. The international operations link more than 200 countries, supported by extensive domestic networks in all key markets, and offer a range of fast and direct freight services to suit your needs. They also have dedicated staff who have in-depth knowledge in our local customs clearance processes and procedures. IEX FedEx pre-finances freight pickups up to an agreed threshold for their clients. Terms and conditions apply. Please contact them now for free consultation on the international freight services and customs clearance processes. Call 0501605,000 or 0501631,000. With IES Ghana, your freight is family secured.
Let's talk about the Sukasa Ogranson Communities Affordable Luxury Housing Project. It's now selling affordable housing units, 3-bedroom units with an outhouse is going for $97,500 US. That's the starting price. You can pay the equivalent of that in cedis. You can also go for the 4-bedroom units, which also comes with an outhouse, starting at $195,000 USD or its prevalent cedi equivalent. They're offering various convenient payment options as well. Project sites are presently at East Legon Hills and Ayimensa. Please check them out. Give them a call on 0302 960865. You can send a WhatsApp message to 055 369 7886. Office is located at Lagos Avenue in East Legon. You can also reach them via email info@sukasa.com.gh. That's the email address. You can check them out on social media. The handle is SukasaGH. Is the Sukasa Ogranson Communities Affordable Luxury Housing Project. Sukasa, building on trust.
Well, let me tell you the good news, because the Yatesu loans promo has been extended. So it's now ending on the 29th of September 2023. Yatesu. So if you need money to sort out a lot of things in your home, please walk to any of the 42 network outlets of SG Bank Ghana or call 0302-214-314 and let them sprinkle some financial magic into your life. The Yatesu loans from Reloaded now ends on the 29th of September 2023. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
And have you tried Quartz engine oil from Total Energies? That's that engine oil, specially formulated with age resistance technology. It is actually a breakthrough innovation that ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures such as ours and pressure. Choosing Quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. If you haven't tried, please do. Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer. And talking about Total Energies, my friend Frank Buama was also enjoying and doing the dancing in his car. It's not just Layla.
Well, then Kingdom Books and Station Limited says now you can shop by simply logging on to kingdomstoreonline.com. They will arrange delivery to your home and offers within a reasonable time, and they offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. But terms and conditions apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
Time for us to go for the Nestle Nutrition Line is brought to us by Nestle. Nestle offers good food for a good life.
Having your baby try out different tastes and flavors isn't just about giving them a change of taste. This helps to develop their palate and prepares them better for accepting varieties of adult food as they grow. So go ahead and try any of our 6 Cerelac variants, that is wheat, maize, rice, biscuity, fruit pieces, and millet. Remember, each bowl of Cerelac contains goodness that helps your child's normal growth and development. Cerelac, it's all good, Mum. This advert is FDA approved.
This is Nestle Nutrition Line. Nestle Nutrition Line is a public service program from Nestle Ghana Limited. Nestle Nutrition Line offers tips on good food for a good life. Now to your presenter.
Good morning. How are you feeling? Are you well and strong, looking forward to a great day? Welcome to the sweetest corner of the day. This is Nestle Nutrition Line. I'm Jackie Ankra, also known as Na Adjelisoa. Today we're discussing some early complementary foods and the frequency with which to introduce them. Fruits and vegetables are excellent early complementary foods you can introduce to your baby. For example, you can mash bananas for the baby. Another fruit you can easily chop and mash is avocado pear. You can also cook carrots or sweet potatoes, Puree them in a blender and feed to the baby as a complimentary meal. Once your baby is used to these single-ingredient meals, you can get more creative and combine fruits and vegetables in different ways to make nutritious and healthy purees for your baby. In terms of how often you should introduce complementary foods, it is recommended that at 6 months, you introduce these foods twice a day and increase the frequency as your baby grows. Remember that the stomachs of babies are very tiny, hence they will only eat a little at a time and will be hungry more often. Finally, don't forget that complementary foods complement breast milk, so you should keep breastfeeding throughout this period. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We look forward to spending more quality time with you as the days go by. Remember, we're working together, all in the name of total health and wellness. So do please call and let's keep the conversations going. 0302 517 020 or 0302 211-880, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Toll free 0800-120001, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to midnight. Weekends and holidays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To WhatsApp, SMS or call, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The numbers are 0593 845697, 0593 845649, 0593 845708. You can also send an email to consumerservices@gh.nestle.com. Walk into this beautiful day made for you and enjoy every moment of it. Be bold, be strong, and never give up. Bye.
Having your baby try out different tastes and flavors isn't just about giving them a change of taste. This helps to develop their palate and prepares them better for accepting varieties of adult food as they grow. So go ahead and try any of our 6 Cerelac variants, that is wheat, maize, rice, biscuity, fruit pieces, and millet. Remember, each bowl of Cerelac contains goodness that helps your child's normal growth and development. Cerelac, it's all good, Mum. This advert is FDA approved.
Joy 99.7 FM.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions.
And send tweets.
Where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Have you ever thought of the one that makes you complete? An escape from the clutches of interest charges. With the Standard Chartered Visa debit and credit cards, payments are completed at the speed of light, intertwined with interest earning accounts. You also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. You have access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. High credit limits of up to 100,000 Ghana cedis and up to 50 days interest-free with our credit cards. You also get to enjoy full multi-trip travel insurance for 90 days. Fees discounted at your feet with our globally partnered merchant points. Bills are always settled, not battled. Get the Standard Chartered debit and credit card now. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100 or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
1xBet Jackpot is here with weekly massive prizes up for grabs. All you have to do is place your bets on any sports game and stand a chance to win. Simply register at 1xbet.com.gh. Use promo code JackpotGhana and place your bets. 1xBet is your key to great victories. Feel like a winner. 1xBet. Gambling can be addictive. Bet responsibly. Not for persons under 18 years. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission.
Welcome
Welcome to the Visa Summer Experience. Enjoy offers from merchants worldwide. Get your Visa. Explore the world with complimentary travel insurance. Relax in premium airport lounges worldwide. Check in with exotic hotel deals. Relish sweet deals on
Sebastian
restaurants.
Coe secured a
Fuel
third
your
term,
adventure
one of the
with
most
discounted
powerful
car
positions
rentals.
in sport.
And if you want to shop online, we've got offers for you too. There's so much for every traveler. Visit africa.visa.com today.
It's
And it's time for our chaotic shout here on the Super Morning Show. Our chaotic birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go. Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone Papa Perfy. And Winston, talking about Bank of Africa, you know the kids and teens promo that we do here on the show. The last Friday of every month, we got a winner in June. Sewa emerged as the winner in the kids and teens promotion, and she displayed an unmatched enthusiasm and poise during the competition. She secured a cash prize and will also have the opportunity, guess what, to have an internship with the bank for 2 academic terms. That's awesome. So to participate, there's another opportunity, which is August 25th, last Friday of this month. Simply tune in to Joy 99.7 FM here on the Super Morning Show. Call into the chaotic session and let your child respond to the tagline, Bank of Africa. You could be the next lucky winner, Bank of Africa. When we say Bank of Africa, you say as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Okay, so you know what to do next week, Friday. You could be like Sewa, so please don't miss that one. Let's get into the birthday messages. This one says, happy birthday to Ronald Kwabenas Young of Cornerstone International School. You're 8 years today. God bless you with wisdom and continue to protect you from your dad, mommy, Elaine, Deran, and Auntie Stephanie, who say they love you dearly. And also happy birthday to a great boss, Kofi Gbagbo, head of Domestic Funds Transfer Access Bank Ghana. We appreciate all your sacrifices and support. Have a blissful one all year round from the entire team of the Domestic Funds Transfer. They say boost bass. They love you. And then
Gbagbolistic Gbagbo.
I've got a final one here that says, it's a happy birthday to Intisa Yasuma Issa of Pearson Christian School at Ajekojo. We wish you many more years of good health, wealth, peace, prosperity. God's guidance and protection is from your father, Issa Yakubu at Ghana Gas, from your mother, Hawa Al Hassan at Hisense, and the entire family, including Uncle Winston. That's my friend Salasi Akabutu's birthday today, aka Shiloza. So happy birthday to Shiloza. Yes, Salasi Akabutu.
I've got one here, says happy birthday, big happy birthday to Sally Ampem. You've been a great person over the years. May your new age bring you lots of success and wealth. Is coming from Lawrence Bade to you.
Finally, from Renee Akuapedo, who says, thank you for all the priceless memories we've made together. I can't wait for more out of this world adventures. Happy birthday, babe. Emmanuel Entre of Access Pension Trust, with lots of love from your wife and children. So it's from your wife and children to you, Emmanuel Entre of Access Pension.
Happy birthday to the boss of all sound engineers and the owner of Knops Multimedia, Lionel Lawson. We wish you good health, long life, and prosperities from all of us here at the Multimedia Group.
All right, so let's get into the Sports Center then.
And it's brought to us by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
Allianz Life Insurance. We secure your future. 1xBet, your reliable bookmaker. And DSTV.
It's your moment. So secure your life and that of your loved ones. Just dial star 1890# to join the Allianz Life family and experience true peace of mind. You can buy and pay for your life insurance, pay premiums on an existing account, check check your balance, withdraw your insurance savings, initiate claims, and receive payments promptly. All this by just dialing *1890#. Follow Allianz Life on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram on Allianz Life Ghana. For more information, call Allianz Life Insurance on 0302-267-892 or visit our website allianz-gh.com. Allianz Life, we secure your future.
And it's a new world of doing business, and your business shouldn't be left out. It's time to get a Momo for Business today to accept payment from over 15 million Momo customers. All you need is a business registration certificate and your Ghana card. That's all. Applying to be MTN Momo merchants has been made simple and fast. You just have to dial *5051# and follow the prompts, or apply online at momomerchantapplication.mtn.com.gh. You'll receive a reference number which you can use to track your application, so don't get caught waiting. Enjoy secure transactions and convenient transactions for your business with MTN Momo today. Note that the application is free. Do not pay any money to anyone for a merchant payment solution. Report any fraudulent charges using the Momo app available on Play Store and App Store.
So you know that to win every week, footballers train for many years. 1xBet players can get on the road to success much faster. Take part in the Jackpot of the Week promo. Go to promotion page on the site or in the bookmaker's application and get a chance to win. No one guarantees that you'll quickly become a millionaire. However, success favors only brave ones. Risk and win. Register on 1xBet and get a welcome bonus of up to 2,650 Ghana cedis with the promo code GHJackpot.
And so, my friends, imagine sitting in the stands or at Anfield cheering on Liverpool FC and joining several fans jump and scream at Mo Salah's stunning goal. Yes, this dream could come true for you, because Standard Chartered wants to take you and your partner to Anfield to watch Liverpool FC play live. And it's just so simple to be eligible. There's an equal chance for clients and non-clients for you haven't been left out at all. For non-clients, download the SC mobile app, open an account, start transacting. But for existing clients, just transact more. Participate in this campaign. Remember, the more you transact, the more presence you gain in the basket for that final draw and select the ultimate winner. This is your chance to experience Anfield with your partner. There are other consolation prizes as well. Open the account and transact now to watch Liverpool FC play live at Anfield. And this promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered, here for good. And as we do every Friday, we cross over to the UK for the Sports Centre with your man, George Addy Jr. Hello there.
Hey, good morning to you, Mama V. Good morning to you, Winston, and a big thank you.
Yeah, good morning,
and
George.
A big welcome to Manchester this morning. We're looking forward to so much, but let's start with athletics. And right here, Sebastian Coe has been re-elected as the president of World Athletics to serve his third term as the head of the World Track and Field Governing Body. Coe won an almost unanimous vote for the election at the World Athletics Congress. Alex Capstick reports from Budapest.
Sebastian Coe secured a third term in one of the most powerful positions in sport. He's been in charge of the organisation, formerly known as the IAAF, since 2015. His first job after taking over was to overhaul a governing body mired in corruption. He took a firm stance against Russia following the country's state-run doping scandal, and then again after the invasion of Ukraine. Sebastian Coe thanked Congress for its support and said there was a lot of unfinished work ahead. The vote took place in Budapest, where the World Athletics Championships gets underway on Saturday, an event he's described as one of the biggest in sport this year.
Sebastian Coe wants to focus fully on competitions.
We really now can focus on competition. We can focus on what is it that we need to do to make sure that our competitions are interesting, are exciting, have pace and style and rhythm, fit into the lifestyles of young people, and to make sure that every time we have a World Championship and we have Diamond League and we have Continental Tour events, that they are focusing, featuring the best of the best.
To the action on the track and field, and we are 24 hours from the start of the 2023 World Athletics Championships to take place in Budapest.
Toby Amerson in the middle, and Daniel Williams for Jamaica running well. Amerson from Harrison, that is a massive world record.
Away first time, good start from Bolt. Bolt leading the moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's being dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 meters. 9.58. The world record's gone. That's more like it.
They're away first time. There's a massive roar from the crowd. Coleman's going well out in lane 7. Still no move yet from Curley. Bracey going well. Curley's under pressure. Oh, and it's so tight. Did Curley get it on the line? Curley's done it. We are away first time. Coleman got a solid start, but not a spectacular one, but he's into his running now. Gatlin's trying to go with him, but it's going to be Coleman's night here in the night sky of Doha.
Days of excitement as top stars seek to dominate the very stage emerging stars want to share and budding stars want to announce themselves on. There will be 49 events contested in Budapest, with the newly opened National Athletics Centre set to host most of the action. Joy Sports Pentil Tahiru is a man on the ground and has a preview to Ghana's participation.
Team Ghana's preparations for this year's World Championships have been less than ideal, with a contingent of just 6 athletes competing in 3 events. It's the lowest number of athletes the country is sending to the competition since 2011. A 1-week pre-competition camp in France was meant to provide much-needed sharpness, and yet off-field issues such as the denial of visas to talented high jumper Rose Yeboah and sprinter Safo Ansah have dampened spirits. The biggest hope for a first medal in the competition since 2005 rests on the shoulders of the men's 4x100 meter relay team, which has made the final of each of the last 4 global championships, setting national records along the way. Or at least that was the feeling before injury forced experienced member of the team, Benjamin Azamati, to pull out of the competition. In fact, only one member of the relay team that competed at the World Championships in Oregon last year is making a return. Joseph Polamwa leading a relatively young quartet. James Darcy provided great inspiration in May when he stomped a new national record and a then world leading time in the men's 200 meters, becoming the first Ghanaian to run under 20 seconds with his 19.79 finish. Since then, however, injury has marred the West Texas College student's journey to Budapest. He, alongside compatriot Amwa, will compete in the individual 200 meter event, the latter bolstered by the bronze medal he won at last year's Commonwealth Games. Deborah Aqua, the only female athlete in the team, will compete in the women's long jump, hoping to build on the bronze medal she won at the Birmingham Games in 2022. Elsewhere, Africa's hopes for a first podium finish in the men's 100-meter event rests on the shoulders of the continent's fastest man, Ferdinand Omanyala of Kenya, who has the world's second fastest time over the event this year. But once again, it's the usual suspects. Jamaica with Sharika Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, and the USA with Noah Lyles and Fred Kelly, who are expected to dominate the headlines over the next 9 days.
Thank you, Tahiru, with a comprehensive preview there. He's our man on the ground in Budapest, and we're bringing us all the reports and the analysis and, of course, the wonderful interviews. Now, leader of delegation Baaf Hussein is quite optimistic about the Ghana's chances at the competition.
The first thing we are planning to get into is to get to the finals. We get the finals, the coaches will plan for the medal.
I don't think it's not there.
Yeah, but we have a pretty good team now. Look at all the team. They run 10-04, 10-03, 10-03, 10-03. So this team is more potent than the team we took to Oregon. Collectively, not individually.
Yeah.
Collectively, is stronger than the Oregon team.
Baaf Hussein there. And then now time to hear from Africa's leading 100-meter sprinter, Ferdinand Omanyala, who says he wants to be the first to medal for the continent in the 100 meters event.
Going into the World Championships as one of the top sprinters, people are looking and counting on to you. I am counting myself into that gold medal. Africa has never medaled in this championship, and that's something that I want to break. That's something that I'm really holding on to close to my heart, because I know this will be a huge impact for Africa, for Kenya.
Let's see how all that goes. We can now tell you about some top lines in athletics. And Nigeria's 100 meters hurdles world record holder Toby Amusan has had her suspension lifted after she was found not to have broken anti-doping rules over missed tests. The 26-year-old was set to miss the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, but she can now defend her world title after an Athletics Integrity Unit disciplinary tribunal hearing. She had been accused of missing 3 doping tests. As you heard there from Fent, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price and Shericka Jackson lead Jamaica's team for the World Athletics Championships. The 2 defending sprint champions are hoping to add more glory to their stellar career as well. 5-time Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah has been selected for the relays. American Fred Kelly could become the first man to retain the men's 100 meters crown since Usain Bolt in 2015. And we're asking key questions. Can triple world record holder Faith Gibeon clinch a historic third 1,500 meters world title? And will the record-breaking pole vaulter, Mondo Duplantis, raise the bar further in Budapest? Joy Sports has you covered all through the competition. Let's do some football politics now. And former GFA Communications Director Sani Dara has thrown his weight behind Ket Okreku in the association's presidential elections next month. According to him, Ket, who is seeking a second term, has stabilized Ghana football and must be supported to rise to the highest level of football leadership in the world.
It must not be a Ket Okreku project. It must be a Ghana project. First of all, the entire West Africa region has accepted that Ket is a good leader, so they've made him their leader. As a country, it's important that we observe these things and see that if one of us is climbing the ladder onto the table of the big men of world football, we must also be seen, not only privately but publicly.
Sani Dara there. Hearts of Oak have hired Dutch trainer Martin Koopman as the new head coach ahead of the new season, and we're looking forward to what he can really do there. Let's tell you that the Women's World Cup final between England and Spain will be central to the weekend's football action. There's also the start of the German Bundesliga and Italian Serie A with more of the weekend's package. Here's Joy Sports' Haruna Mubarak.
Eric Ten Hag's Manchester United will be looking to make it 2 wins from 2 this season as they travel to face Spurs on Saturday. After convincingly beating Burnley, Manchester City now face a much bigger test as they come up against Newcastle United. Liverpool face Bournemouth, Chelsea travel to play West Ham, and Crystal Palace host Arsenal. In Spain, Real Madrid will be bidding to make it back-to-back wins when they travel to face Almeria, while defending champions Barcelona take on Cadiz. The Serie A returns this weekend with reigning champions Napoli taking on Frosinone. Juventus play Udinese, Inter face Monza, and AC Milan are away to Bologna. Dortmund hope to mount another challenge for the Bundesliga title and start their campaign against Cologne, while Bayern face Werder Bremen, a match Harry Kane could make his debut in the German top flight.
Haruna Mubarak there with a report. That's it for the Joy Sports Centre this morning. Winston Mamavi, just to remind you, there's game plan later this afternoon. You want to join us for that and take care of yourselves. Good luck with all your teams in action, of course. Manchester United first.
We wish you the very best too. George Adejinia bringing us the Joy Sports Centre today live from Manchester in the UK. This is the Super Morning Show. And our social media messages here on the show brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, Ghana AIDS Commission. Test to know your HIV status and take steps to protect your health.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, oh yeah. EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. You can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple. Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay,
Express Cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Kim promise.
Who wants a song when you can have a sale? Orca is celebrating 20 years of excellence by giving you 50% off 20,000 items. Make your house feel like home with selected furniture, accessories, textiles, decor, appliances, and much more for 50% off. Celebrate this milestone with us. Visit the Orca Superstore on Spintex Road today.
Let's go for the Joy Business Minute. It's brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Banking consultant Dr. Richmond Itiaine has warned the delays in supporting banks through the Financial Stability Fund are stressing local banks. He is of the view that the domestic debt exchange program affected the balance sheet of banks. The central bank says it has met all the monetary targets needed to pass the first review under an IMF program. Ghana is expected to undergo its first assessment next month before the second tranche of cash is disbursed by the IMF. The Institute for Energy Security has shut down moves to increase the boost margin from its current 9 pesos per litre, arguing the timing is not right. And property giant Evergrande has filed for bankruptcy protection in the US as the real estate crisis in China deepens. It will allow the heavily indebted company to protect its assets in the US as it works on a multi-billion-dollar deal with creditors. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you.
Morning Show. Joy 99.7 FM.
This is Joy 99.7 FM is the Super Morning Show. And you as you head there, Daryl Kwao bringing us the Joy Business Minutes, brought to us also by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you. Now, open the door into your dream house. There's no feeling quite like returning home after a busy day at work. I mean, that feeling you get hearing the keys, turning the lock to open the door and walk into your own little piece of paradise. Well, with a mortgage. I'll tell you how that can happen for you. But send us your message on WhatsApp 055-111-1997. That's our WhatsApp number here on the Super Morning Show. Today, we're discussing a very important matter.
And another thing for the ministry to procure the books that the NACA has approved. As I speak to you, since 2019, the schools are with 5 textbooks out of the 8 subjects that the children are doing at the primary level.
And we got a message from Lodina. Lodina says the 5 textbooks he's talking about are for schools in urban areas. I teach in a rural area. My class 6 has 2 textbooks, science and English language, and it's not even up to the number of students in the class. Benjamin says the deputy minister... Okay. Please keep the messages clean so we can share. We're not attacking individuals here. This one says, good morning, Joy FM. In fact, the JHS has no textbooks. We parents bought all, including furniture, to the school. And this school is Nkurakan RC Basic. It's near Koforidua. Eddie sent this message. So lots of questions to the Minister of Education. Fortunately, all the issues that we're raising, we'll have answers. We'll have them addressed. I remember sometime in June, the municipal and district directors of education and head teachers of some basic schools in the central region passionately appealed to the GES to ensure the supply of full complement of textbooks to basic schools. They said the situation that they were faced with in terms of the supply of textbooks, particularly for English language, core math and science, was not aiding effective teaching and learning under the new standard-based curricula. Sadly, situation has not changed. What has changed really, because after 4 years since the introduction of the new curricula, we still know that some basic schools do not have the full complement of the textbooks, and we're wondering what they are being taught with right now. Some actually also complain that when they have homeworks, because they don't have enough textbooks, they can't even take textbooks home so that it can help them with their homeworks. How do you expect these pupils to excel without textbooks? Big questions there. If you have concerns on this and more, please send it to us on WhatsApp. The number is 055-1111-997. Send your tweet or your X messages as well, and tag at the hashtag JoySMS. Send X and at the hashtag JoySMS. Still can't get used to that. Fortunately, we have the Minister of Education spending time with us here on the Super Morning Show to answer all these questions, all the concerns that we're faced with, particularly with the textbooks, because we're worried. What are they using to teach our children today? How are they learning? How will they be effective? Our social media messages here on the show brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, Ghana AIDS Commission. Test to know your HIV status and take steps to protect your health. Now, every day people face different emergencies: police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency. But many Ghanaians sadly don't know their money emergency numbers, which is critical, really. It's *770#. That's the EcoBank money emergency number that you need to put in your pocket, put on your phone, so that you can easily have access to it when you need it, when there is a money emergency. *770#. It gives you instant access to loans, funds, transfers, utility bill payment, airtime, and data purchases. So much more you can do with *770#. And good thing is you don't need internet to do it. No need to panic in any money emergency. Now you know. Just dial *770#. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. So for solutions to your money emergencies, the number to dial anytime without internet is *770#. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And Franco Trading has now taken delivery of CCTV camera with on-screen display menu and easy configuration. They also have chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machine also in stock, all type of phones and accessories. They've got smart TVs 32 to 55 inches and the Franco air conditioning as well. Up to 40% discount when you purchase online in all their shops nationwide. Download Franco Trading app on Play Store and visit their website francotrading.com. Please do not pick Franco Trading numbers on Google. Here are the numbers to keep to get in touch with Franco Trading Enterprise: 0246 422 338 or 0555 939 311. Franco Trading Enterprise, still fun papa perfy.
Morning Show.
Hey, you ever buy credits where you get up to 20% of your money back before? Make I tell you about Vodafone's demo promo. See, anytime you recharge a demo, you get up to 20%, whether it be short code or your Vodafone cash wallet, or you use credit transfer to your number or someone else. And now you be high tech, so you use my Vodafone app or any payment app. However you do, Vodafone go send you up to 20% cash back into your Vodafone cash account. We'll reload here, but then you enter. Top up your airtime with 5 Ghana cedi or more in Vodafone's demo promotion and receive 20% of your money back straight into your Vodafone cash wallet. Recharge and cash out in the Vodafone demo promotion.
Vodafone, further together.
Comfort, durability, finishing, quality. Choosing sofas and beds for your home, office or hotel couldn't be easier with an exclusive range of sofas and beds in various designs and colors from Latex Foam. There is so much choice whatever your budget. Latex Foam, your partner for life.
Wouldn't you prefer an apartment hotel? One that offers the utmost convenience of a boutique hotel while offering the idyllic comfort of your own private home. Oasis Park Residences offers luxury studios, 1, 2 and 3 bedrooms both for short and long-term rental at competitive rates. Our Sky swimming pool, gourmet outdoor restaurant and a fully equipped gym rest on a breathtaking rooftop with panoramic views of the city. Oasis Park Residences, located at Shiashi Tetekwashi, 10 minutes from the international airport, is the ideal place for all your accommodation needs. Why don't you give us a call on 020-4343-009 or visit our website at oasisparkresidences.com to make your reservations. Oasis Park Residences, more than a home.
When you're for would you want money seek free amanone and now one money seek aqua manone any beka customers and pimpima won't win a chedia one swallow access bank at chedia promo no a bribia bebura access bank on crabata BM eco disika money who do mabia a free 500 Ghana cedis aircraft who bet me winning surprises a hood one movie so Western Union and a money gramba with trimua ma access bank in bra with trim so a man seek cancel beto access bank account to move directed there a you free freto free 0800 004400 Access Bank, more than banking.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It's Friday!
Highly spiritual.
Yes, indeed, it's Friday, 11 minutes after 8. This is the Super Morning Show here on Joy 99.7 FM. And today we have a big conversation. We're following up. We're asking why is it that after 4 years since the introduction of the new curricula, some basic schools still don't have the full complement of textbooks? Big stories brought to us by Vodafone. Further together, latest from your partner for life, Belmonte by CPL Developers, the ultimate luxury experience, and Access Bank, your number one remittance bank. Access Bank, more than banking. Let me tell you about the Vodafone promotion that's ongoing, and you can win some amazing prizes. Is the Vodafone Cash Special Bundles. It's just got sweeter with the new Vodafone Cash Special Voice offer. Now, with only 5 Ghana cedis, you get 200 minutes of talk time valid for 7 days to all networks. So make calls to all networks all week long at the best value on Vodafone Cash Special Voice offer. Talk for 200 minutes with just 5 Ghana. 200 minutes with just 5 Ghana cedis. Only available on Vodafone Cash. Dial star 110 hash, star 110 hash to purchase your bundle, or visit my Vodafone app to make your purchase. Connect with your loved ones with the Vodafone Cash Special Bundle. This is from Vodafone. And if you're looking for 1, 2, 3 L-shaped sofa crafted to the finest details, which is available in a color that you absolutely love. If you're looking for sofa that will give you comfort, is durable, of good quality, has got perfect finishing, you know the destination already. I shouldn't even say it. It's Latest Foam, of course. Latest Foam is your one-stop shop destination, whatever your choice and budget. Buy from the best, not the imitated. Buy Latest Foam. Latest Foam is your partner for life. Always, always your partner for life. So what's your budget? Take it to Latest Foam. They'll fix you. Send us your messages, the WhatsApp message to 055-1111-997, and some of the messages coming through indicates that even the 5 textbooks out of the 8 are the urban centers.
For the ministry to procure the books that the NACA has approved. As I speak to you, since 2019, the schools are with 5 textbooks out of the 8 subjects that the children are doing at the primary level.
So that's Nats. We will hear a lot more from Nats in this conversation. We will hear from you as well. And of course, we get responses from the Minister of Education. I remember 2 months ago when this issue came up, when heads in the central region, municipal and district directors raised this issue, the minister did say that there were enough textbooks and that copies for all regions were also available. And I remember very well, he mentioned maybe it was an issue of it not getting to the destination. So they were going to engage Ghana Post, for instance, and other courier services to ensure that the books were delivered quickly to places where they were in short supply. Why is it that after this response that the minister gave, we're still hearing that textbooks are not in the classrooms? Why? What are the issues now? Fortunately, he will join us and give responses to this. So if you teach in any parts of this country and you have issues with textbooks, please reach us on 055-1111-997. That's a WhatsApp number. And also send your messages, your X messages with the hashtag JoySMS. This is the Super Morning Show. Big conversation we have coming up thanks to Vodafone. Further Together, latest phone, your partner for life. Belmonte by CPL Developers, the ultimate luxury experience. And Access Bank, your number one remittance bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It's Friday!
Dear Apartments, the first master plan community in Ghana, is offering a 20% discount on all units. 2 and 3 bedroom apartments ready to move in today. Strategically located a short drive from the Tema Motorway roundabout towards Community 25. Call us now and the first 10 will get an additional 5% discount. Use the promo code NYAMIDUA23. Terms and conditions apply. Contact number 0551 435 555. Nyamidua Apartments. Affordable luxury homes for everyone.
How are you, Kofi? And how are you getting on? Have you been taking your HIV medication? I mean, the antiretroviral medicines.
Me my bro, my bre. Every day, I have to take this medicine. Why?
Oh, Kofi, but you know that your antiretroviral medicines have to be taken every day to be effective.
Why does it have to be so?
Oh, Kofi, you know by taking your antiretroviral medicines every day, it stops the virus from replicating and allows the immune system to repair itself and prevent further damage. This way, you can live a long, healthy life.
Do you think for taking the antiretroviral medicine is the reason why I feel weak and feverish? Could it be the reason why I have recurring diarrhea too?
So would you rather feel sick instead of just taking the antiretroviral medicines daily and feel healthy? You know the daily dose helps to suppress the virus so that in about 6 months, the virus becomes undetectable. This means that the virus in your blood is sufficiently suppressed. It also means that you cannot transmit the virus to others. If your viral load continues to remain undetectable, then it is equal to being untransmittable. That is what we mean by U equals U.
I think I owe it to myself to take my antiretroviral drug religiously.
Great! That is what I was hoping to hear. You must take your antiretroviral medicine consistently to get your viral load suppressed, to make it undetectable and untransmittable.
Yes, undetectable equals untransmittable.
U equals U.
This message is brought to you by Ghana AIDS Commission.
Your search for a distinctive university to attend is now over. I introduce you to Heritage Christian College, located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium, affiliated to KNUST and UCC, and accredited by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission.
The university offers Bachelor of Business Administration programs with options in accounting with computing, marketing, accounting, human resource management, business information technology management, entrepreneurship and technology innovation, Bachelor of Science courses in information technology and information security, nursing, and a Bachelor of Theology. We offer student entrepreneurship training with financial support.
The entry qualifications include WASSCE, SSCE, GBCE, HND, and diploma in relevant fields. Mature entrants can also come if they are 25 years and above.
We also offer 12-month Master of Science programs in accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, and human resource management.
Contact us on 0547 777 731.
Heritage Christian College, a university educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
Here she comes,
So simple, yet captivating, exuding confidence, elegance, and effortless beauty. Introducing the all-new Ahorfe from GTP, the perfect fusion of nature's splendor and intricate designs to enhance your own unique style. Each pattern designed with precise intention, printing moments into memories, just like the cherished things in life. Make life beautiful. Embrace it with the all-new Ahorfe from GTP, available in various colors and designs. Visit shop.gtpfashion.com to order now. GTP. Life styled.
It's about time to introduce herself to the world. It's rough and smooth. She gets swagger. She be sweet like banana.
into the groove on a Friday morning. I like the last bit of, Abengwaha and then Densu. DJ Wobeti. I don't know where this guy has been of late. But let me say congratulations to the graduating students of the 6th Senior Command and Staff Course 44 and Master of Science in Defense and International Politics, the class of 2023 at the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College, particularly to you, Irene MFA Apau for short. Congratulations on your acquisition of a Master of Science in Defense and International Politics from the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College. But of course, this morning we're having a conversation about education, and we're having that conversation, because lots of you have asked questions about textbooks. Okay, on Wednesday, that conversation started on Top Story with Evans Mensah. And in that conversation, NACA had gone round and they realized that some schools were not using the prescribed textbooks. In fact, some of the teachers complained that they don't have the full set of textbooks. So this morning, we want to have that conversation right here on the Super Morning Show. Why don't we have the full set of textbooks at the primary and junior high school levels? In fact, at the primary level, we're told they have 5 out of the 8 or 10. And then at the junior high school level, no textbooks, not even one, following the implementation of a new curriculum in the 2021-2022 academic year. Stay with us right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7. We'll be having, that conversation shortly. But first, open that door into your dream house. There's no feeling quite like returning home after a busy day at work. I mean, that feeling you get hearing the keys, turning the lock to open the door, and walk into your own little piece of paradise. Well, with a mortgage from ABSA, you get to enjoy that feeling over and over again in your own home. If you're a salaried worker, you can borrow up to 5 million Ghana cedis at fixed or variable interest rates and pay back your loan over a period of 20 years. Discover how to get things done at absa.com.gh. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA. Terms and conditions apply. So you know what? The Ghana Revenue Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, informs the general public that property rate bills for all metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies are available electronically on portal.myassembly.gov.gh. Now, all ratepayers are advised to log on to portal.myassembly.gov.gh with their phone numbers and validate their properties, view bills, and pay electronically using either mobile money, debit and credit cards, bank transfers and checks. There must be no cash payment whatsoever to anybody. All payments must be made online at portal.myassembly.gov.gh. The general public is further advised that Act 936, Section 156, Subsection 1 prescribes sanctions, which include the sale of the defaulting properties to defray the amount owed. Ratepayers are therefore advised to make payments only on portal.myassembly.gov.gh, as payments made outside this platform will be billed again. Kindly contact 0302 756 820 or 0549 986 9684 for further enquiries. So, in these times where prices are going up, Sefi Realty has reduced their home prices by 50%. Yes, you heard right, 50%. Prices are now starting from as low as 220,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. That's very cheap. So only a limited number of homes are available, hence it's first come, first served basis. Remember, it's a gated community with 24-hour security and everything to make you comfortable. We're located in Tema, 2 minutes drive from the Palace Shopping Mall. So if you're looking for a home to buy or an excellent opportunity to invest, call Sefi Realty on 0551 438888, 0551 435555, or visit them online via nyamidiagh.com. Guys, hurry, because offer can end anytime and prices are subject to change without notice. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. We will rise with your business will flourish, your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG, we stand with
By popular request, I'm inviting you to join Latina Travel and Tours on a 7-day prayer pilgrimage to Israel. Be prepared to be baptized in the Jordan River by our special pastor and also pray at the Wailing Wall. We will visit Jericho, Bethlehem, Tiberias, Nazareth, and many more enchanting holy sites that will linger on and on. You can choose and register for any of the following trips. First trip, 15th to the 22nd of October 2023. Second trip, 19th to the 26th of November 2023. Rate $3,600 single per person and $3,200 double per person. Package includes visa, flight, hotel, tours, and many more. Call and book your space now on 0244-260-789 or 0558-120400 or visit Latina Travel and Tours at Alisa Hotel, Northridge. Media partners Sunny TV, Sunny FM, and Joy FM.
Hey, close up. Ever fresh air, ever fresh air. Ever fresh air, ever close up.
All new Close Up Everfresh. Wait, Charlie, what's new?
It now has a triple fresh formula that cleans, protects, and cools. Thanks to a powerful combination of 1, a purifying gel, 2, an antibacterial mouthwash formula, 3, ice cool crystals that cleans, fights up to 99% bacteria, and intensely cools. Fresh breath keeps you protected and fresh long after brushing. Close Up Triple Fresh formula cleans, protect, and cools. Close Up Everfresh. Grab yours now.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hi, now let me share my wildlife experience with you at Safari Valley Eco Park. On our arrival, we were greeted by experienced tour guides who took us through an orientation on how best to enjoy the experience. We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park. We saw zebras, sable antelopes, crown cranes, maras, silky chicken, emus, wallabies, deer, ponies, and so many animals. We watched the animals roam freely in their natural habitat, undisturbed by our presence. Our tour guide told us so much about the wildlife, their behavior, and how to interact with them. I even fed them. We also went fishing. Then we took a break to have lunch in the beauty of the open space. All of this fun and activities for a starting price of 250 cedis, and it's free for children below 6 years. As the sun began to set, it was time to go back home, but not before our sunset dinner by the campfire. We've had a thrill of a lifetime, and I can't wait to visit again. Safari Valley Eco Park, bringing you closer to nature.
Charlie, Malcolm never they stop the blow on a mind, so Malcolm says shop Fala at any Malcolm shop near you. Enjoy a whopping 20% off this weekend from Friday 18th to Sunday 20th August 2023. It's the Malcolm Fala promo. Terms and conditions apply. Malcolm, where Ghana shops.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana right here in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and 50% scholarships to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless opportunities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. years. Admissions are currently open for our October 2023 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us on +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Amini lumba dia bebom, omo dia bebom. Ede do na musom, ede na musom. No be yada ne firamotuam.
Coffee in your cup.
Money.
Morning show on Joy 99.7 FM. You know, sometimes on a Friday we want to change things a little bit and get you into enjoying a lot of our music. So, you know, we're actually advertised. We talked about the Minister of Education, Dr. Yawase Duchum, joining us here on the Super Morning Show to have a conversation about education, particularly about the issue of textbooks at the basic level. It was supposed to be joining us at 8:30. However, we're told that the Minister is unable to join us because something urgent has come up. That's according to the team from the ministry. They've indicated that something urgent came up, so the minister is unable to join us. But that notwithstanding, we'll have the conversation. So lots of you have been joining us with your messages on WhatsApp 055-1111-997 and on Twitter. X, I beg your pardon. I'm very used to Twitter, using the hashtag JoySMS. So this one says, the 5 textbooks you talked about are for schools in urban areas. I teach in a rural area. My class 6, has 2 textbooks. That's English language and science. It's not even up to the number of students in the classroom. Okay? So this one is talking about, they having, just 2 textbooks, English and science, and that's not even up to all the students. This one says, good morning, Winston and team. About the textbooks, I have 2 wards in a primary school in Ekropon. At the beginning of the academic year, some textbooks were brought to the school all right, as said on your show. But we have to pay for them. The least was about 50 Ghana cedis. Currently, the kids are without some of the textbooks. It is worrying. I pity the kids very much. But my question is, were these said books supposed to be sold or distributed for free from the government? I'll answer that question shortly because these are textbooks that are supposed to be distributed free. This one says, in the whole of Tatale district, no primary school can boast of receiving 5 textbooks from GES. Each school in the district has received textbooks for only 2 subjects, that is English and science. I'm surprised to have heard that schools have received up to 5 books. Is this fair? And you say, kindly read my message. So this is what we are told. In the Tatale district, no primary school can boast of receiving the 5 textbooks that we're talking about. I'm going to get into the breakdown of all the 5 textbooks shortly, but let's just read some more of your messages right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. That's in relation, to the textbooks that we're talking about. Let's see, this one that talks about, those of them in the rural areas. But let me just break it down. Okay, let me break it down. So we're told that in lower primary, the books that have been supplied by government, and this one says, in fact, the JHS has no textbooks. We, the parents, bought all, including furniture, to the school in Krakan RC Basic near Kofrida. I'll tell you something about the JHS shortly. But in primary schools, now that's divided in lower primary, upper primary. So you have primary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, at every primary level, they're supposed to have textbooks. Now, in the lower primary, that's from primary 1 to 3, they have master's books. Listen to this carefully. So, master's books have been supplied. Now, when I say that master's books have been supplied, it doesn't mean that, and as the messages are beginning to show, that all schools can boast of these textbooks. I'll be sharing some investigations or some research with you shortly. And then when it comes to science, also from primary 1 to 6, these classes have been supplied with textbooks procured by GES. However, when it comes to English, only the upper primary have textbooks. That's from primary 4 to primary 6. Now, in these schools, you have math, science, English, RME, our what are people, history, Ghanaian language, creative arts, French, and computing. There are no textbooks for RME, no textbook for our world, our people, no textbooks for history, no textbooks for Ghanaian language. But you have textbooks for creative arts at the lower and upper primary. There's no textbook for French. And even with French, based on our checks, in the private schools, yes, you have French teachers. But in the public schools, they have a problem with French teachers. In fact, in some of the schools, if you go to some of the schools, what you would experience is that there is no French teacher. There is no French teacher in any of the schools. And in my discussions with even some of the people at the HEM, including that indicates that some of the districts that you go to some of the districts and you have only about 2 French teachers. But this is a subject that is supposed to be taught in our primary schools. And unfortunately, you do not have teachers. So that's the reality on the ground. But that's not all. If you get to the GHS level, and I'll be getting to the GHS level shortly, we are told that across the country, based on the research we've conducted, you don't even get creative arts books for a lot of the schools from primary 4 to 6. In the whole of the, Tatale Sanguli district, we're told there is no mathematics book, textbook from primary 1 to primary 6. Now, when it comes to JHS, the first batch of the new curriculum JHS students started learning in 2021 to 2022. They'll be writing BEC next year. There are no textbooks for these children. The question is, based on what are they going to be writing the exam? But you see, this is where it even gets a bit surprising. Now, I am going to share with you the Get Fund sharing formula for 2022 and 2023. I'm going to be sharing with you what we spent, how we spent the Get Fund, which areas we spent them, and then begin to ask the question whether we are indeed committed to our basic schools and whether committed to providing textbooks for our basic schools. Okay, now in 2023, for instance, if you look at the second cycle education, and I just would share with you the amount that was spent on STEM and everything. But if you go to the basic education textbooks, they spent 85 million Ghana cedis in providing textbooks. When it comes to special SHS or TVET digitalization innovation program, 740 million Ghana cedis was spent in the provision of tablets or digitalization for these SHS students. Now, think about this carefully. Special SHS or TVET digitalization or innovation program, you have 740 million. But when it comes to the basic school textbooks in 2023, we spent 85 million. In fact, the situation is worse in 2022, where we spent only 8 million on the provision of textbooks. And these are data from the Get Fund. So this morning, I ask you a very simple question. This is our reality. This is our situation. What does it say to you about our commitment to education at the basic level? If we are spending 85 million in printing textbooks, if there is evidence to show today that in subjects such as RME, history, French, we have no textbooks, not even one, and when it comes to English, according to NATS, you have a situation where it's only at the upper primary, and the evidence is there for us to see. Some of you sending messages, and I've just shared with you in a district where from primary 1 to 6, you don't even have any master's book in that district. The question is, what does this say to you about our commitment to basic school or basic education? Mind you, this is the same basic education that the Constitution said we should prioritize free, compulsory, universal basic education. And let me just say, at the beginning, like as I said, we're expecting the Minister of Education to actually join us this morning and answer all of these questions. Unfortunately, we're told that something urgent came up, so he's unable to join us, and that's why he's not here today. But this is why the focus is on basic education. Now, basic education is at the foundation of education in this country. If you would get it right, you will get it right from the basic education. So if we don't get it right from our basic education, how do we expect to get it right at the secondary and at the tertiary level? You can join the conversation. You can join us on X. You can join us on WhatsApp. I want to hear from you. But let me just say welcome to our listeners, on Love FM in Kumasi, those who are listening to us on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi, and on ATL FM. We're glad that you're able to join us this morning. But the simple question that I would have put to the minister, for instance, is whether he believes, first of all, that that basic education is key and that they would need textbooks for the education. If so, why don't we have textbooks, all the textbooks at the basic education level for all the students to use? Now, right here in Accra, Kentucky, Manchester, one school, basic school, right here in the Greater Accra region, regional capital, national capital, some pupils are sharing textbooks. Right here in Accra, some schools don't have the full complement. In fact, all over the country, the full complement has not been distributed to the schools. So maybe you may have had your own questions for the minister once he had joined us via Zoom. So the question is, what would have been that question? Why don't you join us on X? Yes, what did I say? X, I beg your pardon. Join us on X using the hashtag JoySMS. And, would certainly share those thoughts with the rest of the world. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But still to come this morning, I'm asking you what you make of the measures put out by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. Now, these are the measures that they've put out. Let me just share them with you. It says the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration is observed with grave concern complaints by some passport applicants about extortion and mistreatment meted out to them at some passport application centers. In an effort to deal with the situation, the ministry is urging applicants who suffer any mistreatment or extortion to report such incidents to the following email address and mobile numbers with the names of the officers and the passport application centers for redress. IPAP at mfa.gov.gh, that's the email address, and the mobile numbers 024091328 or 024079307. It goes on and on and on and on. We'll be posting this on our X feed and also online, so you could just go and check it. The minister further wishes to remind the general public that passport applications are made on the passport application portal, that's passport.mfa.gov.gh, and payment for the approved processing fees for the passport is made on the ghana.gov.gh platform based on the following: 32-page booklet, 100 Ghana cedis; 48-page booklet, 150 Ghana cedis. The payment is made electronically and not by cash. And as part of measures to be implemented, all officers will be made to wear name tags. The public is thereby advised not to engage any person who is unable to identify themselves with the issued name tags, as they most likely are middlemen, usually referred to as Goro boys. The ministry further urges passport applicants to always use the official channel to acquire their passports and desist from engaging in unauthorized persons in the passport application process. Furthermore, officers who have already served more than a year at the passport application center will be replaced with immediate effect, and the ministry's policy of the yearly rotation will be enforced to the letter. Okay, let me just read some of your messages when it comes to the passport. Some of you have been joining us and have been sharing, your thoughts with us on this particular issue. At Siaka 96 says the only thing that makes getting a passport take so long is because of the same people complaining. I went with my wife to get her details. After finishing, a guy at the main gate asked for money, but we didn't. If we don't pay them, it will solve their cancer. Achiodesi says these measures don't solve the problem. The only reason the Goro boys exist is because of the lengthy delays, in getting your passport. That has been the problem ever since. The ministry should get that resolved, and no one will require the services of Goro boys. Kofi Kapo says at the Premium Center, after paying the approved 150 Ghana cedis for their services. They charge you an extra 150 for Express. Now the workers are thieves because why are you charging extra for Express at a premium passport application center? What then is the meaning of premium? Dear Minister, deal with them. At Kelly Kells 200 says the major problem of government institutions in Ghana is the implementation of their policies. I think it's good to know that a rotation policy will be enforced, but also staff at the various PACs who engage the Guru Boys should be dealt with. Okay? Anyway, when we return after these messages, we'll give you a chance to join us and also share your thoughts with us. We'll be right back.
Come back, come back, come
To pay your huge rent advance? Do you wish to pay your rent on monthly basis? Then good news is here. The government of Ghana has introduced the National Rental Assistance Scheme to help Ghanaians, especially the youth, pay for their rent on a monthly basis. To qualify, an applicant must show proof of the following minimum requirements. Be a Ghanaian, possess a valid Ghana card. You must be an adult of 18 years and above, have a verifiable employment or earned income. To apply, visit www.nras.gov.gh. The scheme is currently operational in the following regions: Greater Accra Region, Ashanti Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, Bono East Region, and the Northern Region. For further inquiries, contact 0551 341 515 or 0550 408 879. National Rental Assistance Scheme, making renting accessible for all.
Did you hear that Electroland Ghana is still running Founders Day promo? Yes! From now till stocks last, make your way into any Electroland Ghana showroom and choose appliances from Samsung, Media, Nasco, and TCL at affordable prices. Products ranges from microwaves, gas cookers, fridges, air conditioners, and more. All you have to do is to walk in and grab yourself some luxurious electronics for your home at affordable prices. Or call 0503 159 739 for more info.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best on Joy 99.7 FM.
Good morning show on Joy 99.7 FM, and our friend from Syndicated Capital Group of Companies, Chief Brown, who's the Group Chief Operations Officer, has joined us right here in the studios of Joy 99.7 FM. We'll be having a conversation about Silent Night shortly. Chief Brown, good morning.
Good morning, Winston.
And yeah, nice to have you join us. We'll have that conversation shortly. I'm interested in that Silent Night. But first, let me tell you about MTN wishing to apologize to subscribers across the country for the intermittent challenges they are experiencing with data services. Now, this is due to a technical challenge with our undersea fiber optic cable. We're working with our international providers to restore connectivity as quickly as possible. MTN sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience. And this is by the Corporate Communications Department of MTN. So if you're experiencing challenges, these are the reasons, and MTN is working to restore connectivity. And let's talk about Safari Valley Eco Park that has introduced the Safari Wildlife Experience by creating an environment that fosters the harmonious cohabitation of forest, water, humans, and wildlife such as zebra and sable antelope, llama, wallaby, fallow deer, Patagonian mara, and many others, where everyone can come and experience these majestic creatures at a starting price of only 250 Ghana cedis, and is free for children up to 6 years. It's only an hour's drive from Accra. It opens from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. Visit Safari Valley Eco Park with your friends and family today for the thrill of a lifetime. For more information, visit safarivalleyresort.com. Check out Safari Valley on Instagram or call 0596 914394. But are you tired of the daily commute to work during rush hour? Or maybe you're planning a girls' night out and need a reliable ride. Perhaps you need to deliver an important parcel and want to get there on time. Whatever your reason for commuting, Access Bank and Uber have got you covered. With the Access Bank Visa card, you can now enjoy 30% off your Uber rides. That's right, 30% off every ride. Use promo code Access Ride Savings to enjoy affordable, convenience, and cheaper rides. Even on a limited budget, don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to save big on your daily commute. Visit our website, ghana.accessbankplc.com, or visit our social media handles to learn more today and start enjoying and saving on your Uber rides like never before. Access Bank, more than banking. Okay, so let's get into the conversation now. And this morning, I told you, we're joined by Chief Brown, who is Group Chief Operations Officer of Syndicated Capital Group of Companies. Welcome once again. And let's get into, Silent Night. Tell us what it's all about, Silent Night.
Thank you, Westin. So, Silent Night is actually the luxury bedding subsidiary of Syndicated Capital Limited. For those of your listeners who are not too familiar with who Syndicated Capital is a wholly owned Ghanaian company, and that actually designed, built, and distributed what you know as the multi-TV decoder, or the quality decoder. Silent Night is first to have introduced the orthopedic mattress with 12 inches pillow top on the Ghanaian market. You ask our customers, they will tell you that period Silent Night has the best orthopedic mattress in Ghana.
I like that. But why orthopedic mattresses, pillows, and I'm told that we have pregnancy pillows? Aren't all mattresses the same?
You would think, Winston, you would think. But they are not. Okay. They are not. The truth about it is that, first and foremost, each of us is familiar with sleep. You understand? Sleep is how our body rejuvenates, repowers itself, and gets in to do what it has to do. So everybody sleeps. Now everybody is familiar with things like, tossing and turning, joint ache, back ache, not being able to sleep, waking up tired. All these are challenges that come with sleep. Now, the thing about sleeping is that when you sleep, or when you and I, when we sleep, there needs to be oxygen carried to our vital organs.
Okay.
And that is where the repair happens. So enough oxygen, enough blood flow, adequate oxygen and nutrients, then the repair happens. So you wake up refreshed, energized to take on the new day's work. If you're not sleeping on a good mattress, that doesn't happen. Now, your spine also needs adequate support. It needs to be well aligned. I mean, there are very fewer people who have attempted to have things done on their spine, and yet very, very few of them have been successful.
Exactly.
Most people go on and they don't come back. So your spine is a one-time thing. It's not something you joke with. Now you need to lay on a mattress that will provide the adequate support for your spine. And Silent Night orthopedic mattress does just that for you. So it is not just any mattress that when you lay on a mattress, you need a mattress that can evenly distribute your body weight so that your pressure points, there are not too much pressure on those points like your neck, your joints, and your back, so that you wake up not refreshed, you wake up rather tired. Silent Night orthopedic mattress does that plus more.
I want to know more. I mean, because I want to sleep good,
yes,
wake up and feeling relaxed.
Listen, I can go on and talk about the many reasons and what Silent Night can do. And somebody will listen to it and say, well, this guy just knows how to talk. So I'll rather throw you a challenge, the sleep challenge. It takes 2 to 5 minutes to lay on a mattress and know how good that mattress is. Just 2 to 5 minutes. If you are listening to me, please go to any Silent Night outlet throughout the country and lay on any of our mattresses, any size that you best it, and tell us how you feel after just 5 minutes of having that experience. Within that 5 minutes, you will know whether this is the product that can help your body perform at its optimal level, or this is just another gimmick out there.
I like the challenge. He who feels it knows it. So you said you should go. We'll find out where your stores are shortly.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, so that all of us can go.
But Winston, I even have more good news. Let me say that. When we had the challenge of distributing the multi-TV decoders, to make it a very successful brand and a household name, we had to partner with over 7,000 young men in the capacity of dealers, installers, and super dealers. That's why when you go every part of Ghana, you can see your multi-TV dishes, decoders, all over the places. Today, we want to provide the same opportunity, a franchise opportunity to people who have shop, or for that matter, resources to get a shop, to also own a piece of the Silent Night.
Hold on a minute. So you're saying that you just don't want to be the one selling it.
No, we don't.
You're opening it up for people
Yes.
to also come, own a piece of it, and also sell it.
I mean, the formula has worked. We've been successful with multi-TV, for that matter. And of course, there is over 33 million and growing Ghanaians in this country.
Yeah.
And everybody sleeps. You know, when you look at the multi-TV opportunity, when you go to an average home, you can find 1 or 2 TVs. But when you go to an average home, everybody sleeps on a mattress.
Yeah.
And if there is a better product, why not open it up so that everybody can have a better sleep, you know, and be productive in what they do, whilst a few of them that will get into the game will also, you know, make some money and, of course, have something they can also pass on in terms of a business to the younger generation.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So how do people take advantage of this? I mean, I'm sure there are people who are asking, how do I take advantage already?
Well, for now, I'll put some few numbers out there that you can call us. We are interested in people who already probably have a shop. When you have a shop, or when you have the capacity to get a shop, and I think we can monetize it. We can make sure that you have a very good return, and we can help you with the distribution, what you need to make the business quite successful. But that is for the business part. And again, if you're not sleeping on a silent night mattress, you know, I urge you to come and try it.
We'll come and try. But first of all, when we try, we just won't try. We'll try and buy.
Exactly.
We just won't try. So the next question will be, since we're coming to try and buying, is it affordable? Can we buy it? And where can we find them?
Okay. See, that's a good question too. You know, a lot of times people come to us and say, "Oh, I went to Kwesi Mensah mattress shop and I came and I'm like, you said this was 3,000, yours is twice as much." And I said, well, it's a mistake. You know, the fact that, Hyundai Yachts or something is on the road does not mean it's also a car compared to Mercedes, or it has the same quality. You know, but fortunately, the good news is that most of the other mattress brands also sell orthopedic mattresses.
Okay.
The thing about the average customer is that they don't ask for it. They just go and ask for the price of a mattress. So you are comparing apples to oranges. So they go and say, "Oh, how much is it?" And they can say, "Oh, no, yours is twice as much." So what I urge, or what I want to tell our listeners, is that when you go out there and you're looking into getting an orthopedic mattress, please ask for the price of that. Look at the quality, lay on it, do the same to us, and you decide. Whichever one you end up with, I'm fine with that. But I can tell you for a fact that you are going to choose a silent night orthopedic mattress or pillows. Now, where are we available? I mean, we are... Fortunately, as a result of multi-TV, we have centers throughout the country, because for multi-TV, you had to get out through the whole country.
Sure.
So we have shops, Tamale, name it. We have a shop when it comes to Eastern region, Central region, name it. We have places where we can get to you. We are also available in all Melcom shops throughout the country. So every Melcom shop you go to, there's a silent night product in there. And of course, if you go to Kumasi, we are behind Menchia, Accra, we are at Asylum Down, we are on Spintex Road, we are in Tema, we are all over the place. Please, you can go online, www.silentnightgh.com, www.silentnightgh.com, or any of the social media platforms at Silent Night GH or Silent Night Ghana.gh. And you find us.
Are there any numbers that we can call? And
Sure, I'll give you a few numbers, especially for those who are interested in the franchise.
Sure.
I'll give out a few numbers for that.
So that, I mean, for many of the, I know there are a lot of people who are interested. Some of them have started sending the messages already. So
I think it's a good business. Could you, again, like I said, there are over 3 million or 33 million and growing Ghanaians, and we all sleep on something. The thing about it is, when I was younger, I told myself I wasn't going to buy a mattress more than $100. But again, your back will get to you. When you have any backache or back pain, then you begin to realize the benefits of probably investing in a good quality mattress. So you can reach us if you want to call us. You can call us on 050 1255 151. 050 1255 151. Now, since we are doing this radio campaigns, I'm sure there's a lot of traffic on the lines. So if you call or you WhatsApp us, please be patient. We'll get back to you. Or you can leave a message, or you can send out a text message, and we'll get back to you so that we can handle or make sure that we provide you the needed information in joining this franchise. A lot of people are, so is it worth it? It is very worth it. Okay. Trust me. A mattress, again, the opportunity, besides that the demand pool is larger than the multi-TV case, also the margins are bigger than in the multi-TV case. Now, if you still go around the country, you see our multi-TV, the people who partner with multi-TV to train, over 7,000 of them, and they are still into the installation, distribution, and they've gone a step out just beyond multi-TV, and they are doing the electricals, whether it's a TV, is, cabling and all of that. So we've contributed our quota to the country in spite of the fact that we've made sure that all of us in the chain have also profited from the trade.
Oh, Chief Brown, thank you very, very much for joining us. Folks, you know what to do, okay? Please put out the numbers again. I mean, that's
yes, I'll go over numbers. If you're interested in joining the franchise, please, the number I'm putting out is 050 1255 151. I'll add another 050 1566 198. So 050 1255 151, 050 1566 198. Please call us, WhatsApp us, test us, and let us know you're interested in the franchise opportunity. And of course, we'll work with you to try to see if we can build a business out of it.
Great. Thank you very much, Chief Brown, who's Group Chief Operations Officer of Syndicated Capital Group of Companies, for joining us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Still to come, I want to ask you a very simple question. Do you think the measures put out by the Foreign Affairs Ministry are enough to curb the teething challenges with the acquisition of passports? More after these.
Introducing Pick 4 from Game Park Games, the easiest lottery to play and win. Pick 4 numbers from 0 to 9 up to 3 times a day to become one of our daily winners. More moolah, more power. Play online at www.gameparkgames.com or dial *946# to play. Game Park Games is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18. Play responsibly. Pick 4 from Game Park Games. More moolah, more power.
We need you to read all of this in the next 30 seconds. Is that okay?
Yeah? All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
All the goals, clashes and moments. All of Rashford, Salah and Saka. All 380 games, all in HD. Available in all the languages you want, on all the devices you enjoy. Choose the bouquet you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV.
It's now official. Joy FM, Joy Prime, Hits FM, and other MGO platforms are media partners for the biggest carnival in Ghana, the Chalewote Street Art Festival. This is an annual colorful festival of sights and scenes with thousands of revelers who are treated to rich African heritage, art, dance, street painting, graffiti murals, and many more. This year, the multimedia group is involved. It's going to be an explosion. This is going to be a promotion of our creative arts economy while achieving the mission to sell and promote Ghana. And just as the name Chalewote suggests, the festival is flip-flopping to a new location this year. We are going to Osu. So come along. Let's go make unforgettable memories in Osu from August 21 to August 27, 2023. It's the Chalewote Art Festival.
Bounce to a visa, nigga, please. Baby, not you. Hey, another Rockstone episode. I couldn't do more than. Be opposite with your point. We are traveling letter and letter no say. We can't share more say. Dear Rockstone, let us sing ya mia. Unia unipa ya wasafo manfo. Still I go so ya me am phone no visa man so na no share wa downfo. Confidence so what's the connection now?
A very simple question. What do you make of the measures proposed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in dealing with the teething challenges of passport acquisition? First, listen to the Foreign Affairs Minister.
This cannot continue. I always say that there's too much happening that really shouldn't be happening within the passport acquisition system. If we talk about Goro people, these Goro people are outsiders. They do not work on their own, because if the Goro person collects somebody's money, they need to work with somebody from inside to change the dates. They work with people from inside. I'm not saying all of you, but there are some of you who are engaged in it, and this should stop. The blame is always on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Meanwhile, it's the agencies, and I'm sure even some of our staff are involved. Public servants who are supposed to be giving public service to Ghanaians. The Vice President has led the digitalization effort with my support and all of my officers to put in place an online system. Now the online system is being manipulated so that people can make money off it. There's an investigation going on, and some names have been mentioned.
So, well, they've come out with, new plans in dealing with all of this. They've put out numbers, they've put out emails. They say wherever you go and you're frustrated by the process, just call and report. Are they enough? Give us a call on 0302-216-541 and 055-1111-997. The numbers 0302-216-541 and then 055-1111-997. But it's all of the Premier League all on DSTV. Catch all the goals, moments, clashes, derbies, and drama. Make sure to stay tuned to all of Rashford, Haaland, and Saka. Watch it all unfold live in HD with the option of our exciting commentary in 3. All this on the package of your choice. No one else offers all of the Premier League but DSTV. Get your DSTV decoder with 1 month compact subscription for 299 Ghana cedis and add a satellite dish for 100 Ghana cedis, or stay connected on *759# to enjoy it all. DSTV, it's your moment. Let's get onto the phone lines now. Nee from Asylum Down. Good morning, Nee.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hello, good morning.
I'm fine. I believe you're fine also. Go ahead and share your thoughts with us.
By His grace, I'm well. Okay, so with this passport issue, we've known over 10 years about these Goro boys. Nothing has been done about it. Now, it is alleged, this is information coming from higher quarters. It is alleged that somebody who works in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was being investigated by the PNI, and they found huge sums of money in their account, and that triggered this investigation. And the person is from Ministries of Foreign Affairs, not from the person is not from the passport office, from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So the minister should come again. She's embarrassed.
Yes, but if you look at the measures that have been put in place, are they measures that you believe would work?
Boss, what measures haven't we put in place in the past 15 years? It's just gimmicks. It won't work. We are not honest with ourselves, and we will not admit that we've made mistakes, so therefore it will not work.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nee from Asylum Down. Let's get to Ajiman Joseph from Tema. Good morning, and thank you very much for joining us.
I hope you're doing well.
I am fine. I believe you're fine too.
Yeah, by the grace of God.
Great.
I think it's a very important topic for discussion. And like the GVLA that you got a certain video, I mean, some people went there to take a video I mean, this Radio Girl Resort. I think the manipulation comes from somewhere. The group or somebody who is not even closer to the system, how can he finalize this passport issue for somebody? I mean, it is being held by an official. So those officials behind the computers and the internet, making it easier for a Guru boy to help somebody to get easy access. I mean, you have to find out.
Okay.
There's a link. You understand? Because sometimes if you are not paying this amount, you will get it earlier. Why should it be so? I think that they should go into it, and whoever found culpable should be dealt with severely.
Thank you very much, Majiman Joseph. Let's go to Dakuman, where Amma is. Amma, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Amma. Do you think the measures would work?
Yes, but you see, once they have the show, visit and then see what is happening, because that's what happens. Normally, when they go there, like the thing should work for a while, and then it will go back to the old things again. So if they can do something about that. And then my second issue is about meters as well. If you finish your house and you go to places to acquire meters, the same thing goes on. I have applied for meter at Abikuma. And when you go there, they'll give you a number that they will call you. The call will never come. So you have to go there, go and look for somebody else who can help you. And that's how come we pay the money. And you have to get lights. If you don't have lights, my landlord is asking me to move from my house. I have a place, I need a meter. And all these things are happening. So when they go there, once in a while, they should just go again.
Okay.
Then I believe that it will work. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Amma from Dakuman. Let's go to Teshinungwa. Regina, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I applied for a visa and a passport in January.
Uh-huh.
And then it took me 5 months to get an interview. That's why I went for an interview in May. And on the paper, it told me that I'd get my passport in June. So I was like, okay, I can wait till June. But we are in August, and today I don't have my passport.
As in, you applied and you went to capture
Yes.
in May, the biometric in May.
Details.
And
Yes,
you were
in
told you
May.
get your passport in June, and it's
Yes.
been 2 more months. You're still not having your
I haven't
passport.
paid anybody to fast track it for me. So I wanted to do a simple thing. I was thinking that I could get it in a month. And then I called last week because of the Home Minister Buhaha. I called the information number on their website to ask for details about my passport. And they told me there's nothing there.
Wow.
They don't have any information. They can see that I've come for the interview, but there's no information they can give me as to when I can receive it. That's why I feel like this is why people pay to get people to do stuff for them. Because if I'm trying to use the good method to get something that I'm a Ghanaian, I'm supposed to have a passport. I feel like I'm entitled to it. But then if you're trying to use the right method, and everything is just confusing and difficult. You see. So I don't know. I just hope it works. All the new measures that they put, I just hope it works, because it's crazy. If you try to do something the regular way in Ghana, it's very difficult.
Okay. Thank you very much, Regina, for joining us. Let's go to Laura, where Disciple is. Disciple, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, Disciple.
Yeah, let me use this opportunity to say belated happy birthday to Honorable Anthony Abefa Kabu.
Okay, Disciple.
And
Do you think the measures introduced by the Foreign Affairs Minister would work?
Pardon, sir?
Do you think that the measures introduced by the Foreign Ministry would work?
Yes, please. Okay. And me, myself, I even ask a question every day. What is the meaning of Guru Boy? What is their work?
Okay.
And who even give them the audacity to call themselves Guru Boys? These are the questions I always ask every day. I think that the law must work. And what the foreign minister said, and I quote, I think if the woman stand up and all the various regions, I think it will work.
Thank you very, very much for joining us. Let's go to Takrady, where Wisdom is. Wisdom, good morning.
Yeah, good morning for you.
Yeah, Winston here, Wisdom. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry.
Okay, yeah. The reason why we are having this problem on this passport issue is the system that they have created. You see, it's very wrong in a sense that when you have your biometric passport and it's expired, there's no need for you to go to the office there again. They have all your fingerprints, your details. So that they should do is that just call you and ask you in case you want to take a new picture or you want your old information to be used. So when it comes to this point, no one will go and pay anybody to do anything for them to extract cash from them, you see. So there's a system that they have created, and that has caused all these things. So I don't understand why the minister has come and shout and shout and shout. They have created a system, so they should make sure when nobody goes there to queue and that they want their passport.
Okay.
Yes, and this is what I can say.
Thank you very much. Wisdom Kofi from Koforidia. Good morning, Kofi.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine. I believe you're fine too.
I'm also doing good.
Great.
The minister's measures will work. But my fear is that the people in the system who should make the minister's directive work are going to fault the system. Because at the end of the day, what they get through the Goro boys, they are not going to get it. So they are going to... It is the people who are there who are frustrating the system because of their corrupt practices.
Okay.
When you go to Lands, let me give you Lands Commission, for example. I started registration of my parcel of land at the regional lands office at Koforidia from 2018 up to now, because they always demand something and I'm not ready to do that. They have frustrated me. Sometimes you go, they tell you the file cannot be found. So it is the people, the civil servants who have been paid, or who are being paid by the government or by our taxes, who are supposed to work. They are not working. They want to frustrate the system so that the things will delay like that.
Okay.
I know the minister's measures will work.
Thank you very much, Kofi. Let's take a final caller. Kwame Nagbogba. Kwame, good morning.
Yeah, Winston.
Yes, Kwame.
Yeah. I attended the management course recently. And the moderator of the course did mention of the fact that if someone is being successful in an area where you want to be, you go to the person and ask how he did it. Yesterday, I went to the licensing office at the Switchback Road. And on the sheet, they said it's an express unit. In 15 minutes, I'll be out. You wouldn't believe. In 12 minutes, I had finished the whole processes and I was walking out. So I advised the minister to go to the licensing office department to ask them how they did it. I myself have to pay about 2,000 cedis to get a passport. At the licensing office, now we pay a bit more and we have our passport. If there will be a prestige center at the passport office where we will pay a bit more, but when we enter, we know the systems are well laid out and we will come up with our passport. Even if the system says 1 month or 2 weeks, we plan, or 2 months, we plan ahead of time.
Thank you very, very much, Kwame. And Kwame will be our last caller today. But MTN wishes to apologize to subscribers across the country for the intermittent challenges they're experiencing with data services. This is due to a technical challenge with the undersea fiber optic cable, and they're working with the international providers to restore connectivity as quickly as possible. MTN sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience. But Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited says, look, now all you have to do is just to go to kingdomstoreonline.com and they will arrange delivery to your home and office within a reasonable time. And they offer free delivery within Accra and Tema. And they also take payment via Momo across all networks. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And the UPSA Law School, in partnership with the Ghana Bar Association, is pleased to announce the honorific lecture and award to celebrate the lifetime achievement and works of Justice Professor Samuel Kofi Databa, who is the renowned legal academic and retired justice of the Supreme Court. It's on the 31st of August 2023 at 5 p.m. at the Labadi Beach Hotel. The event is strictly by invitation, but will be streamed live on the social media platforms of the UPSA Law School. Kindly visit the social media platform platform of UPSA Law School or email upsalawschool@upsamail.edu.gh for more information on how you can be a part. But before we wrap it all up, happy birthday to Eliza Sam, the proprietor of Ellis Royal Academy and at the accounts department of the Accra Institute of Technology. Happy birthday to you. That's all from us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. On behalf of the team led by Sami Odame, my name is Winston Amwa, and I leave you in the hands of DJ Wobete.